All right, here we go. The first series of the tournament. This is, I'm glad we got started nice and quick. In the bottom right, we have an absolute unholy team, which is Cyril and Clem. Now, you might think they're the favorite, but I am honestly not so sure, because Elaser and Skillus, let's see, I think in the warm-up cups they won one and got second ones or something like that. They're looking very, very good. Very good strategically as well. So, quite excited for this one. Yeah, and just for the people that are confused about the format still, whether on Twitch or on YouTube, it's a tournament, two groups of 9 players each. Everyone plays with each teammate once. So Cyril and Clem will not play together again after this. Maybe in group stage number 2, but not in group stage number 1. Top 6 of each group advances to the next group, which is going to be the same format, because the format is freaking cool. Oh, and do we need to get some names? Yeah, this is Team Skillus, of course. Team Skillus, like not Skillus, but Skillaser maybe. Skillaser would be pretty good, I think. What about this one? Claral. Sam. They're Team Sam. Here you go. Team Sam. Beautiful. And if someone drops out, I take their place in prize money. That's absolutely correct. Now, I've talked about this a bunch, but this is still the one matchup where I am not really sure yet about how it's supposed to be played. So, the other matchups, I'm pretty sure it's been seen a lot. Terran Zerg is kind of a new phenomenon, actually. This season, we had, I believe, 2 Terran Zerg teams qualify. Yeah, Team Kogue, of course. Team Kogue. Rogue and Cure. And Team Bjorn and Solar, and they were both very strong as well. So, it's a new element. I think the season before, we didn't actually really have Terran Zerg teams, so yeah, I still have no idea which way this goes. I think that might actually be a downside for Team Elaser Skillus. It's not on the new patch. No, it's not. If the patch comes out in the middle of the tournament, I would consider it. That would be pretty crazy, but I would consider it. But it's not out yet, so I'm not gonna change it yet. So this is still the good old regular patch, in which we know the game isn't broken. The PTR also has a good amount of bugs, by the way. I noticed there was. Yeah, me and Goblin played against Lambo and Nicorruct the other day. And Lambo was upset because his Vipers couldn't abduct the tanks. Like, he made like 8 Vipers to abduct my tanks, and then he realized that they couldn't. So there's some bugs here and there, so it's probably for the best. And we see a fast lair from Cyril. This is what I was expecting from him. This is what he likes to play the most. Now, I'm not sure how that's going to team up with a Terran teammate, though, so let's see. On the other side, we have a fast third hatch from Elaser. Alright, so it's a normal third hatch, but it's still relatively fast, right? Stargate for Skillus. And Clem is playing 2-1, 3-1. Okay. A very interesting build here, actually, because this doesn't necessarily feel like a build that links up with Zerg pretty well. It's like a push build. What Clem is doing is basically a marine tank push, a big early push. But it's kind of hard to see it mix up with the Zerg that well, so Cyril's gonna complement it by going for 2 base road speed, pretty much. I guess they're not playing against a Terran, so they're not gonna run into tanks, which would be the biggest counter for this. Yeah, we decided to go without stream delay. It's just better for the show. I mean, I trust the players. I think it's okay. I have once again, I'm not gonna name any names. I have a couple of people that are on a suspicious list, and none of them qualified. So I'm not sure if that's good reasoning, but that was my reasoning anyway. So there you go. So only one Oracle, actually. Yeah, just one Oracle from Skillus. That is quite interesting. I think Mass Oracle would also be pretty good. With Mass, I mean like 3, by the way. You could make more, but I just mean 3. Because Stasis Wards are going to be very, very powerful defending against this kind of stuff. This map, Rohana, a little bit of intel about this map. It's a small map with a faraway third base. So Zergs are... It's just a little bit more awkward to take it because it's really far out there. You're not going to have creep there yet. But it's also very easy to scout. So Team Red knows that Team Blue... Actually, I think I can... Let's see. Yeah, we have good colors here. Well, that's going to confuse you guys a little bit, I think. Did they just switch? I think they just... Oh, no, it's fine. No, okay. Yeah, so Team Red knows that Team Blue is going for a 2-base push. So that's why I would have maybe liked to see a couple more Oracles. Now, we might see a big fight coming in. Let's see. It is... Actually, completely equal Roach Ravager count here. Elaser is pretty much just slightly up compared to Serral in economy, but down in tech because he has no Roach speed. Skillus only has Stalker so far, and that's going to make this pretty tough. Now, there's exactly Stasis Ward can be very, very useful, but it's only one. I know he can probably recharge that Oracle at some point, but it's only one for... Oh my goodness, he almost walked into it. That was a very clutch scan. Good bio there for Serral. Now, they're going to try to get in here. It's a little bit tricky because Blink Stalkers and Ravagers can snipe down tanks. Tanks want to move forward, though. Like, this army is pretty much useless right without the tanks, okay? Pretty much how you use this Terran army is the tanks bait them in, and then if they get baited in, you stim and everything dies. It's a very sneaky Stasis Ward over here, by the way. They're pretty close to walking in it. I think Serral realized, or he got extremely lucky. I'm not quite sure. He threw out a couple vials. It was kind of hard to see. The supply is still pretty even, but Skillus is definitely a bit down in supply. He's also losing a bunch of workers over here, which is not the biggest deal because Clem's follow-up here is not going to be strong, but this army does seem pretty powerful. Clem is now forced to stim. Now, these Stalkers are the longest-lasting army here because they can blink back. They are going to survive a lot of firepower, but obviously if he loses the Nexus, it's not going to be very nice here. Now, Elaser seems to barely win out that trade against Serral for now. Skillus does lose the base. They are still on even bases technically, because Elaser has a third base. As you can see, Clem's army is pretty much gone. But this position, to break it, it's going to be pretty nasty, honestly. Like, you kind of have to blink forward or, you know, run in and bile. But I think, kind of looking that this push might have done it. So he's trying to get in. Two Stalkers, or two tanks go down pretty fast. There's actually a fourth tank in the back. This one barely doesn't die. It's going to die now. And Team Red is going to break out. Okay, I think a lot of us didn't expect that. But Team Red is actually going to break out. And I would say it's probably looking pretty decent for Team Blue here still. Because even though Team Red is on the same amount of bases, obviously Skillus can't use his workers to mine from Elaser's third base. Now, I guess he can, but it's going to be very long distance. Now, they're still making units. What would I like to see happen here? I feel like they probably shouldn't go for it. It kind of looks like they want to. He wants to... That is a really far away blink, by the way. Oh, the Oracle. Oh my god, he actually saves the Oracle. He's going to get 2 queens for it. It might be a bit of an awkward blink out. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Loses 2 or 3 Stalkers there. That is really not the best thing ever. Now, Elaser is going to go in, biling down the tank. Not sure if I like this, to be honest. It's just a little bit inefficient, right? Yeah, he's still droning up. I think they really have felt like they needed to go all in here, but this was an incredibly bad trade for Team Red here. Very, very painful. More than anything else, because you could look at the supply and say it's even. I think Elaser lost 6 Ravagers there. Ravagers cost 100 instead of the Roach that is just 75-25. So more than double as expensive, right? Very, very painful there. Now, the supplies are still relatively even. The reason why Team Blue didn't walk away with the game is because this build by Clem has a really crap follow-up, okay? So the push was strong, but there's no starport, there's no engineering base, so he's just now starting his +1. Skill is already starting +2, for example, and starport is, I think, probably 0 units. Well, 1 medevac he made before the reactor, and now he's still making a reactor. So Clem's follow-up is slow, but I think Team Red probably overstepped a little bit. It really feels like they would have had a better position in this game if they just chilled. Like, they could have denied this base by Serral. Elaser could have droned up in the meantime, and I think he would have been at a, you know, let's say +30 supply compared to Serral. I would have had 2-2 by now, yeah. 3-3 halfway done, that's true. Upgrade rushes for the win. Now, let's see what we have going on here from Skillus. Yeah, we have 5 gates, but no money. What would be a good decision here, guys? I think Templar Archives, perhaps, for Storm would be very nice. Dark Templars are always good, actually. I've noticed this in team games. I mean, they have good detection. But getting a Dark Shrine, even if you don't warp in Dark Templars right away, could always be good, okay? At some point, they're gonna get in. Maybe you could have sniped this base with 3 of them and dip out. He is actually gonna go for the Templar Archives here, interestingly enough. Elaser is up pretty much a full upgrade compared to Serral, by the way. Now, Serral is gonna have, I want to say, like a 40-second window or so where he is even in upgrades. So we could use that. Skillus is forward here with his army, even though his army is small, because Stalkers have Blink, so he can very easily save them. Now, this army by Clem is looking very, very strong, though. Mass Marauder, tank. It's no longer, you know, no medevacs. It's no longer just Marine. This army by Clem is actually monster. Clem has the strongest army right here. You might not think so based on the supply, but Clem's army is really, really strong. It's weak against Zealots, in particular, but there's just not going to be enough Zealots out in time. So Elaser goes for a counterattack. This is pretty much a desperate measure trying to buy time. Hopefully, you know, he could catch them off guard kind of thing. But if there's anyone that's going to be defending a counterattack, it is Serral. And if it's not Serral, it's Clem. And guess what? They're together. So obviously they're going to be on top of that. Elaser has nothing left. And yeah, I just don't think this army can be stopped anymore. It's how many Marauders? 20 Marauders. 19 to be precise. These rocks are still alive as well. You can kill those, but there's a... you know, it makes this choke very big, so you don't usually want to do it early. Now they kind of wish they did, because they would have been able to break these tanks a little bit more efficiently. But yeah, they're being very smart about it, right? They're not sending their entire army in here or their entire army over here. They're just sieging the tanks. They're keeping the Ravagers in position. Ravagers with the corrosive bile is also, yeah, a very good, you know, zone control, right? You don't really want to walk through corrosive bile, so that's going to be pretty painful. So they're handling this extremely well. Serral doesn't actually have drones. He has 35 workers, so he somehow has less workers than everyone else in this game, but I don't really think it's going to matter somehow. Laser's probably going to wait for +2, but yeah, I mean, they're going to need some freaking legendary storms. And if they even break out of this a little bit, I will give them some kind of an award. That's for sure. Yeah, exactly. GG is called. And the most legendary team in the tournament, probably, Clem and Serral, take game number 1. And they looked really, really good. I wasn't sure about their strategy entirely, but they looked very, very strong. Now, I wonder what would have been the ideal way for Team Red to go about this, because it did look pretty tough, right? It did like Clem doesn't have workers and he doesn't have a follow-up, but if you can't hold the attack, then it all doesn't matter. So fantastic strategy by Team Blue, if they speak, of course.
And then you go roaches again, or?
Yeah, I think it's probably the best.
Yeah.
You see? I told you, roaches. I freaking told you he's gonna say that.
Microbial shroud would be with your marines.
Oh, that's nasty.
I don't know.
I think Clem is a little quiet. Let me turn him up a little bit. Serral sounds perfect, though, as always.
I could also make like a starport somewhat quickly and make like a random unit from there, like a lib or something. Could always be annoying.
You know, this map has a broken spot.
Sometimes they're a bit underwhelming, but
I think most pros don't know about it.
no.
I mean, we can play pretty loose here. We are 1-0 up.
Yeah, true.
We can style on them a little bit.
Some wiggle room.
Oh, it was good before? Oh, okay, my bad. I'll put it back. Just, I have a Discord boost because of
so maybe
Goblin.
he's not gonna...
So it's louder for you than
Are you
for
going Reaper?
me.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, I'll go for like one Reaper.
I don't think I'll make any links then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this map has a Liberator spot right here, where, look at this, you don't have any space behind the mineral line to attack it, right? So, I think barely any pros know about it, if any. But, like, Liberator on this map is super broken. Like, you can just siege a Liberator here, and it's crazy. I guess it's the best against... I actually don't know what it would be best against. It's not as bad with the vision nerf. Yeah, it's usually Protoss
so much
Terran.
later on this map.
And they send a Phoenix with the lib.
You can just Reaper Scout, I guess.
Of in your main.
Okay, he went like early Nexus.
Okay, they're calm.
Oh, it was the same Nexus timing?
Yeah. It's like core... I think it's core active Nexus.
And it's 2 base.
Oh, he has the Overlord in my base though, so he sees... Meh, whatever.
Yeah, maybe you can adjust as well.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong.
But
But
I don't
something
think it's
tells
necessarily
me
bad if he scouts it.
that Clem is not really a knowledge kind of guy.
That's moving it for us.
So even though he's like almost a full-time Protoss player,
Alright.
I feel like Serral might know more
I'm thinking of
Protoss
just making
timings.
some links here. Just to be a little bit annoying. Like this might be a bad play, but
Ooh.
Sounds good.
we'll see how it works.
If he has
making
links
links.
himself, I can also... Wait, I can kill this event actually.
Yeah,
There's
I mean
two,
the
but I
Oracle
can-
will
I can
deal with
kill.
us quite easily, but at least it doesn't get across the map.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I can maybe kill the second adept as well. Yeah.
Nice. I'm just going for the Zerg third base myself. You can actually run by maybe. Oh, you only make 2 aliens?
I only made 2, yeah, because I need the second next one.
Alright, yeah,
But
yeah.
we can... Let me see.
That's so good by Skillis.
Oh my god, he's doing the same. Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
That's so good by
I'm just gonna
Skillers.
attack my base and kill theirs.
Yeah, sure. Oracle. He's using my Hellions though, so that's kind of nice. You know?
My god, I didn't cancel.
Ooh, Cyril.
There's a lot of links on my base.
He made a lot of links. Yeah.
If he laser had 8 more
It's kind of
links,
annoying to me actually. I don't really have much here.
Team Red would have won instantly here, I think. Oh
I
my.
killed some drones as well, so it's not all bad.
I did take a lot of damage here, honestly.
The Hellions did a lot.
No, he did a lot of damage to me. But it might be fine.
Yeah, I mean the Zerg's not in an insane spot by any means either.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go mass Ling. I think this position asks for that kind of play.
I have no idea about this, by the way. 6K blink.
My god, he's still blocking.
He's
His least rate is making mass Ling, by the way. Like still.
Yeah. Still annoying for sure. Wait. Okay, Skillus is going 2-base blink actually. Maybe like all in. He had a lot of gateways. Like very early. 1, 2, 3,
Alright.
4, 5 gates. Yeah, I think it's like some stalker push.
It's good clarity of mind.
I'll make a bunker at the front, maybe.
Expected, of course, from them, but
Oh
still.
my god, I can't get my...
Oracle in my base, sure.
Clem is really good communication, no? Really, even the
Zerg's on 2
details, he
bases,
doesn't
what
skip
is
on
he
them, you know?
doing? He has like 12 stalkers.
Yeah, I think they're just going for like a big push.
Oh, it's roaches. Oh. I think they have the perfect read, though.
If this looks necessary, we can just give up on my base, I think.
Cyril,
I'm
60
not sure where to put
zerglings.
this tank. Like, I don't want to put it too far forward, but
Yeah, I think I just probably need to give this up.
so many stalkers.
Oh.
Links on
Their
my
Zerg
tank.
doesn't have a base Aether yet, so...
Alright.
Okay, it's roaches actually.
Ooh.
It's fine. After I get my +1/+1, I'll be golden.
Okay.
The supply is not very high, but I think they're right.
I think you are in a very nice spot, outing sponsor, so...
Yeah, my eco is very good.
I think the Pro probably has a good eco as well.
2 tech
Yeah.
labs,
They just can't get a base.
late upgrades. I'm not sure,
Yeah,
actually.
it's a bit annoying. If he has no Ravagers, I think my tanks can zone out pretty nicely, but I'm scared he's gonna buy them.
Because there's no third base. We are not in a rush here.
Okay.
They're on 2 base, both of them. And I think
True.
my mass Ling is actually way better than what they have.
Oh,
I like
2-2.
1/1 already as well.
He's playing like me.
Alright. Oh, he might want to blink into my aim. That would be crazy. He just has like Mass Stalker.
Dude, if Skillus
Still.
waited, he could have killed that, I think. That would have been enormous. It is a weird game, yeah. But smart. Team Red's all-inning, and they just
Mass
super
Stalker.
patient, Team Blue.
I mean, I kind of feel like the moment you get like all your upgrades and a couple of medivacs, like, we have some potential here.
Yeah. You could try to take low ground expand maybe. I think my tanks can like zone out a little bit now.
Alright, I'll take the uThermal.
That would be very funny. Oh,
No, it's not my medivac somehow. Okay, whatever.
Oracle MVP.
Alright.
So many links, though, guys. How many is that?
The Zerg's still on the map. I
120.
think I can actually mess him up.
I think Cyril's in a tough spot, actually.
Usually these kind of games, it's always poor tunneling claws, which is a bit worrying, but I do have
Yeah.
overseers.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's actually tunneling claws. I already see the... But I'll just
He
defend our
knows
nest.
too much,
I can
guys.
make turrets like at the front.
This
I
guy
don't have
knows
to
too
even.
much, honestly. Like, he just
Oh,
knows
okay.
too much.
I have like 37 shots a game by the
Okay.
way, so I don't know how long I can handle, but... I mean, my army is very cheap.
It's,
So it's
I think their eco might be better, but I can also
Look
give
at
you money
this.
if you need.
I mean, if you have gas, I can make infestors with it, so that's good.
Yeah, I'll take more gas and just give you some.
Look at that, man.
I got some roaches here.
He's such a beast. He's such a beast, man. This is crazy.
It's supposed to be hard for me to do anything.
Good save. Yeah, you know what? I think if this was a 1v1 ZVZ, Sarah would be dead.
You have no combat shield, by the way. Already.
Yeah,
Are you
I'm
making
making it now. Yeah.
Nice.
That's so sick.
They are all on the left side.
How does he even see that?
I mean,
Their army is so
what
bad.
do they have? They have like a weird army.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's just that my links, the moment they get like decent upgrades, my links
Yeah.
will become so bad as well.
Is there any way we can like try something on them?
I kind of
Go.
like Team Red's
Just
Kind of moving
position.
towards the middle.
But if Sarah gets ultras,
Yeah, I think we have a good timing here.
Can you
actually.
go stock? I
A storm
see
just-
tempers though.
Yeah, not too many actually.
I can also creep forward, you know.
I'm getting infestors as well, which is quite nice, I think.
His,
I think they're sending it pretty soon.
oh,
Yeah,
big
they
cannon.
may.
I'll go defend. I'll leave the
Okay,
infestors
okay.
here.
Yeah. I have them in my control group. It's kind of weird.
Oh, you have the links? I was wondering, like, where are they not?
Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna remove them from my group.
No, it's fine. You can have them. I don't need them.
Sarah is getting cooked a little bit, I have to be honest, guys. But they're disjointed.
I'm also making ghosts now.
Nice. I'm killing Zerg's third base, so that's good.
Okay. He's like storming me.
But now the counter attack actually pretty big. We have to be a bit careful.
I
I
can
have a
send
lot
some
of links.
stuff
I have a lot
across.
of links. Okay, he has
Okay.
good upgrades.
Do you need army around?
It'll be fine if you just get something there.
I have 2 leads here actually.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a tight game, man, can't lie. The laser lost a lot of stuff, though. I think they did have an opportunity. I think Elaser was actually right, by the way. I think Skillus could have gone together with Elaser and they would have cleaned it up, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's kind of painful.
Alright.
I think the Zerg's kinda screwed, no?
I think they're both kind of screwed, yeah.
Well, I'm also pretty screwed, so
Well,
so let's not get too happy yet. But
surely it's fine.
did you kill the Frost army at some point? It's quite small.
Not really, but he used a lot of storms. I don't know.
Oh,
The Templars are avalanche, yeah?
I'll just try to use the infestors so that they can. Coming. Zerg's coming.
Oh, oh, oh.
No, 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 no! Team Red, no! Don't go in there!
Glasses, okay.
Ow.
Nah, yeah, it should be good enough.
Ow.
Yeah, yeah.
It's tight.
I think it's a good trade for us though, in any case.
Counterattack would have been pretty good, I think, honestly, but...
I have infestors. Yeah, I can help. I actually can microstart you. I forgot.
Yeah, I think we got it. They lost his
Damn.
colossus. He has the many colossus. There's one more.
I think maybe they should have lost this game, honestly, but...
Yeah, well, I have ultras coming soon, so
Nice.
Yeah, now it's over, I think, for sure. Zero can make drones, finally, if he wants to. I like the infestors, though. You can see the bottom right.
Maybe I should be careful.
So 40
actually.
yeah,
man
we should
only.
be careful. Like I'm like 90 supply, so
Okay, okay, okay.
of course, like I have insane upgrades, but I have only 90 supply, so
Yeah, I'll go back for a bit. I need to like Vikings against colossus and stuff.
I think in scrappy games, you want exactly what Cyril has,
I'll
by
just
the way.
make ultras only from this point on. I think it's just the only thing that does
Adrenal
well.
glands, 3-3.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
You just make Infestor Ling and you're so useful. Vipers, maybe. Very, very... You can even yoink the Colossus, you know.
He's using drones.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Didn't even see that. Thanks for the comms, Clem. He doesn't have queens. Good Phoenix, good Phoenix. Transfuse? No need. It's a good army, but not really into tanks with Ghost.
What are EMPs? It's using these investors. Okay.
The Zerg loses his third.
You need those, brother.
I think the
Kill
more we
us,
wait, the
160
better
by
my
the way.
army is against the toss.
There's an observer on top of our army.
Oh,
He lied.
don't know where.
Baited. No.
Well, I had detection, so at the moment you attack moved it.
it was a test.
You
Okay.
killed it.
I just
You
scanned
didn't
it like
attack move, so. There's a warp from going to our main, by the way.
Bro. Yeah, he
Or
just
your
knows
main,
everything.
I can
It's
just bring
illegal.
this there.
Playing with a map hacker in your team.
I think we can fight already. I mean, my army is so good
Yeah.
against the Colossus as well, so like
Let's
now
do
it
it,
should
let's
be
do it.
good.
Yeah, the Ultras kill
As long as
everything
it doesn't
Protoss
storm my
has.
entire army.
I think I'll just take it. The
Oh, yeah,
microcloud is actually so helpful for them, but I think it's better for
Oh
my
yeah, because of
Ultras.
the...
Yeah,
That's true.
It's fine.
Helps against the bio. But the Ultras kill absolutely everything.
Nice.
Wow.
Let's go.
Damn.
That was good. We won the
Yeah.
only primate team, you know?
True.
I think that's like the hardest team to beat.
The hardest team.
We
Okay,
did the
okay.
hardest. And that game was so weird. Like, they just played 2 base forever.
Yeah, it was weird, definitely. I mean, I don't, yeah. It felt like usually, like if I don't get the third base, I feel so bad, but they just had no third base either, so it was fine in the end.
Yeah, it's like kind of fine.
I want to see the moment that
Also,
I
I never
think
gave
This
you
is the kind of
guys-
game like where Terran is the best usually, always. I feel
Yeah,
like.
true. I can just
Yes.
mule on 2 bases.
Yeah.
I think that Elaser had the right idea and Skillis hesitated too much, but I could be wrong, so I kind of want to go back and check real quick. At some point, Elaser went in, and it honestly looked like Skillis could have done the same, and they would have cleaned up the army. But instead, Skillis didn't go in, so Elaser just kind of lost some roaches, you know? Like, you can see it as a mistake from either side, but it depends on who's right, you know? I'm very curious, actually. Let's see when it is. Is it now? Because, like, he was doing some counterattacks, and there were, like, units out. I think it's pretty soon. Yeah, like this. I mean, for sure, no? Like, it's really not a big army. There's 100 links that are not here. Well, it's like 15. Like, here they go. They kill all the tanks. And I think, look, and now Skillis backs off. Elaser fights. Takes a bit of a beating. It's not brutal, but... Like, honestly, they had... Like, there's no ghost yet on the field. Yeah, there's no ghost. I think that was the moment, actually. I think Elaser had the right idea and Skillis missed it, unfortunately. That would have been... I mean, obviously, you don't know. Maybe they still would have cleaned it up, but it's like... And then especially a counterattack like this after, you know? All right, GG's. Okay, in the bottom right, we have Hero Marine and Elaser. Respectively, 0-2 and 2-0. And I think in the top left, we have the same, right? We have Clem and Classic, who are respectively 0-2 and 2-0. So, yeah, I guess either team really need a win, in particular for Classic and Elaser. But we'll see. We have Terran Zerg against Protoss Terran. In my opinion, I love this matchup for Protoss Terran. Me and Goblin, me and Showtime, whenever we play, we freaking... it's just... It's delicious to play. If you don't play against the Protoss, you can just make Hellions as a Terran and you barely have to make anything else. Phoenix Hellion is actually the way to play against Terran Zerg. So we might see Phoenix Hellion here without the feeding, of course. Now, it really depends because Classic is not your typical 2v2 player, what I've seen. I see a lot more Twilight openings from him. So we could see something different for sure. Clem also tends to play a little bit more on the aggressive bio side, which, you know, suits his style in 1v1 as well, I guess. Is there a GoFundMe to stop using the word delicious? What's wrong with the word delicious? I mean, feel free to donate. I'll think about it. Feel free to contribute to the tournament. I'll think about it, okay? And on the Hero Marine Laser side, I'm expecting a Cyclone opening from Hero Marine. I think that's pretty nice to play against Protoss Terran. Elaser, one of my favorite players, actually, in 2v2 because he's very creative, has his own style, makes his own builds. He's also one of the players that really goes out of the way to practice the different modes, you know? I saw him play some StarCraft Evo the other day. because he's playing in an Evo tournament. I've seen him play custom games in 2v2 before. If we ban vicious, I'll never be able to describe game AI. I have like 5 words and I need them. I need disgusting, vicious, delicious, you know. There's a couple I need, guys. Let me be, okay? Let me be in peace. Let me have my cliche words. I need them. You guys made me feel self-conscious now. Now I can't say the word delicious anymore. This is on you guys. It's actually 3cc. I also say to be honest a lot. Oh god, now self-consciousness is gonna take over, guys. Popping off? No, but that's a good one though. Popping off is just too good. You can't stop me from saying popping off, okay? No way. So we have a 3cc from Hero Marine. That is a questionable shade, but seems to actually work. Oh, that queen is fat. Look at that queen. Yeah, this is a really good early aggression, by the way. Oh my god, they're getting cooked by this already. 2 workers probably. Yeah, 2 workers going down. Cyclone is pretty far away. He could have actually jumped, but he decided not to. So yeah, we have 3cc Cyclone from Hero Marine. Slightly different from what I expected. I thought it was going to be a fast Cyclone. Instead, it was 3cc Cyclone. And Classic is actually playing Phoenixes. So no Hellions, but Phoenix. Questionable, actually. Very questionable. It is 2 factory. No, it is actually Hellions. Because, okay, I thought it was just 1 factory. I thought it was only Cyclones. I think still kind of questionable. I don't think you really have to go for Cyclones against Terran Zerg, because realistically, Phoenixes counter all of the anti-air. Okay? Phoenixes counter the Marines and the Cyclones, early game at least, right? Obviously, if there's like a really big ball with Stim and Combat Shield, different story. But the early game Phoenixes just counter all of that stuff. And then you really only need Hellions to make sure you're safe. If you go up against something that you think is going to be an attack, which this doesn't look like, but it could be from their POV, then you would probably make tanks instead. You know, I don't think you would want to make Cyclones against a Roach attack. Hellions are going to take a bit of a beating here. Classic is playing it very greedy, by the way. Super fast 3rd Nexus here. Clem going with a slightly delayed 3rd command. This is, well, not even delayed. This is the standard. Standard 3rd command center. Very greedy 3rd Nexus. Now, Phoenix is definitely countered the Marines early on in 2v2 if you play regular Phoenix stuff. A regular build would be kind of to sketch the picture. Terran goes for Reaper Expand or something like that. Phoenix. I was gonna say Phoenix. Protoss goes for Nexus first, makes 2 or 3 Stargates very fast. And before you get Stim and Combat Shootout, Phoenix are really oppressive against Marines and Cyclones. You really have to keep them together in the ball. You can't really be out on the map. So that's where the Phoenixes are really, really good. And that's why you don't really need, you know, Cyclones or anything else to deal with that stuff. Probably could have killed that Phoenix actually by Classic. Now, what I'm worried about here for Team Blue is that Classic is gonna get away with this, which is pretty crazy. Like, that is a very greedy base. He wants to go for the Infestors, but Elazer's paying attention. Elazer seems to be going for his fast Hive style, which is a really good style to play against Skytos. But he hasn't started the Hive yet, so I'm kind of starting to doubt that a little bit. That is a nice fungal. 1 fungal for 1 Cyclone, is that worth it? I guess considering the economies, it's probably okay. Elazer doesn't have a great economy, but neither does Clem, right? Like, slightly delayed 3rd command center here, remember. Classic is about the same economy as Hero Marine. 60 to 50 is roughly the ratio you have in a normal PvT. So, not too bad for Team Blue yet. I would say it's relatively even. But once again, the Protoss Terran strategy is quite nice here, so... Also, no Blue Flame on these Hellions do make them a lot weaker against the Marines. So it's a bit harder to jump. Classic going for the 3rd Stargate and the Fleet Beacon. Hero Marine is going to go for Bio, while Clem is going for Mech, so that's going to change things up a lot. I think actually with Phoenixes you can probably play both Bio and Mech. I know that sounds a bit weird, but Bio is actually fine with Skytos as well. Now that's... Oh my goodness, Classic came back in! He's crazy for that! Good fungals. Yeah, this is what I say. I love Elazer's creativity in 2v2. Like, a lot of people don't play. In fact, basically, no one plays 2-base Infestor, right? But Elazer does. And it's a little more difficult to play against because you don't expect it, right? Like, you want to be active with these Phoenix and Hellions, but you don't really get the opportunity to because of this. Now, I really think that he might have forgotten the Hive for a bit. Kind of the point of the fast Hive is that Vipers counter the Skytos really well early on. If Skytos has like a lot of High Templars and stuff, different story, but 2v2 Skytos is very often Phoenix into carriers, and Vipers counter both very, very strongly. Parasitic Bomb against the Phoenixes, Abducts against the Vipers. You can pull, or Abducts against the carriers, sorry. You can pull the carriers in. One Abduct should be a dead carrier, assuming you have enough army with it. Parasitic Bomb just does so much damage to a clump of Phoenixes. And then you have the Terran Bio army. Also, Vipers are good against Mech too, by the way. You can't abduct the tanks, but you can abduct Thors, Cyclones. It's all worth it. Oh, he's kind of messing up here on the micro a little bit. I feel like he could have saved so many of those drones, but instead he's going to lose a lot. Like 10 plus, I want to say. It's a lot of drones going down. Eco is looking very good for Team Red. And that is still the most worrying thing here, that Classic got away with that disgustingly greedy build. You're not supposed to be on a saturated 4 base with a rich gas on 8 minutes while playing Skytos. Okay, this is honestly disgusting. It looks like we are going to be able to kill 2 tanks maybe, if they're brave enough. If we're going to fall back for this. Oh, Clem is really starting to get some good amount of damage now. First Classic. Oh, this is painful, guys. This is a really bad sequence of events for Team Blue. Doesn't even get a fungal off. That's 1 fungal out of 6 infestor. Oh, that was brutal. First Classic, minus 12 drones or so with the Phoenixes. Then the Hellions get in and roast Hero Marine's 3rd base. And then they lose 6 infestors while only doing 1 fungal. Ouch. I really think that they were looking okay up until that point. Clem's army doesn't look massive. Classic's army is also really not... It's 5 carries now, maybe? 6 carries, yeah. But it is starting to get there, and I think Team Blue really needed the momentum. And now they honestly lost it all. I think there's 0 infestors on the field. This could have been a bunch of Vipers as well, but instead it's just going to be infestors. Also, he can't afford Ultra Cavern, for example. Stuff like that because of those losses, so... Yeah, that little sequence there might have done the most damage in this game so far. Obviously, you could say that Team Red was in a decent position anyway because of Classic's grid, but I really feel like it was very open, and now they're going to have a really hard time dealing with those carriers. Attack upgrades are only +1, so that's not too bad yet. But he's making +2 already, as well as a 2nd Cybernetics core. And now Classic is going to go in here, and yeah, they can't really do much against it because, like, Elaser had to rebuild the infestors, which means he couldn't, spend his money on something else that can actually kill the fungal Phoenixes. So now Hero Marine has to come back to deal with this. He pretty much lost 4. Did he lose 4? He lost another 4 infestors to kill some Phoenixes, and they're now completely out of position against this. Yeah, oh man. If you look at the supply here, it really feels like Team Blue had so much play, but everything is just kind of going wrong. Elaser is now spamming roaches because... Did he lose the Infestation Pit as well, actually? Yeah, he lost his... Not just the hive, he lost the Infestation Pit. So now he has to make a lair and then an Infestation Pit. Clem is going to win this fight alone, and Classic is going to win this fight alone. Pick your poison, they're going to fight against both of them, and they get absolutely wiped off the map. Alright, this looks like a very devastating start to the series, because if you take this at face value, you think Clem and Classic are going to destroy. But I think there's actually a lot of potential here for Team Blue. Like, I really don't look at this like, okay, the other guys are too good, there's nothing they could do, they're cooked. But there's real potential, like here, 5 things went wrong in a row and then they died, but before that, I really like the build that they went for. If Laser made 6 Vipers, which he could have built... and didn't lose all of his drones over here, which, I mean, that's... Okay, honestly, that's typical Elaser greed, so that could happen again. I could see something happening here, but they are going to have to switch it up a little bit for sure. Okay, we're listening in.
But I like Zerg making drones, like...
Yeah.
Whenever I played, it was the scariest.
Yeah, if I can greed, it's amazing. But...
Classic choosing yellow, by the way, very edgy, instead of the recommended orange.
If they, like, keep running in Hellions. Like, the problem is, you're gonna have, like, Phoenixes flying into your main base, and at the same time, Hellion run by my base, and...
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Hey, guys.
That's why 2-base bunker.
I'm gonna give you guys...
Not in this game, but normally.
I'm gonna give you guys a secret real quick, because we are no longer in the tournament, and this is gonna reward everyone that's listening to the stream, okay? That's actively participating in a tournament. A lot of times, this map is just pure greed, but... You can warp into someone's main base on this map. Without vision, okay? Very broken. And if you play against, I would imagine, mostly non-Zerg, you can also blink into their natural without vision. Okay? Very broken. Just... I found this in a custom game. I don't think anyone's abused it. But let's reward any players that might actually be listening to the stream, okay? Just so they know. They might now know the secret. But yeah, against Zerg, probably not as good, I would say. But yeah, you can warp into the main base and blink into the main base, or into the natural, sorry, without vision. It's a big secret on this map, and it's broken, okay? There's every diamond knows this, maybe, but this is like knowledge that pros don't know, you know. It's very, very cool.
So
Right,
I'm
let's
pretty
go
sure
back
they're
to the
doing like, the
comms.
same opening. Or should I mess up? Oh man, and aping is so annoying. Oh no, this is so bad.
Ooh. This is actually kind of bad, yeah. Oh, he wasn't exaggerating. If Clem realized that he could just walk in, doesn't have a single unit, by the way, here, Marine. Oh my. A Reaper died. Reaper against Reaper. Very big deal in TVT.
Protoss has a Nexus finished.
I think these guys are just giga greedy. Like, Classic is just insane with the greed. Holy. Let's see what Clem can do.
Aliens are halfway done.
The answer is nothing, probably, but it's Clem, so might get an SCV.
Adept's coming.
Oh, there's an Adept as well, actually. It's a bit annoying. Yeah, it's really annoying. Obviously, he gets the SCV. Second one? Just lose the Adept. Third one? Clem. Stop. No! A fourth one. Clem.
Not great.
Great. I don't think he's happy. Something tells me he's not happy, guys. That's so good. Yeah, if you had a Clem, you would do the same. I understand, yeah. Okay, so these guys do have less comms than Clem and Cyril so far, that's for sure. That is for sure. Here we go again. Skytles by Classic. Mech by Clem. We're listening to Elaser and Hero Marine. But they're not very talkative so far. It could be either that's their style or the chemistry is not entirely there. It's possible, guys. Just saying. Some teams will have better chemistry than others. No doubt, right? No doubt. This map is, I think, is actually a really good Zerg map, by the way. It's very big.
Yeah, Protoss taking third base.
Yeah. Very big. And you can greed like crazy. But... Okay, now what Elaser should do is even out-greed this. You know, that's kind of the thing. Maybe even take the gold. Or rich gas, whichever you prefer. Queens need to be at the front for sure, I think.
Go.
Nice. Cyclone should die too, guys. This is big.
Cyclone too.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Nice.
Oh. Run for your life. Sure, how many drones do we have? 50. Worker counts are here, by the way, for the people unfamiliar with the overlay. Worker count for each player. 53 Laser, 36 Hero Marine, 54 Classic, 42 Clem. So currently they're about down in eco. Pretty much how many workers Clem killed with the Reaper. It's very close. Laser needs another base. Like, he needs to be even greedier, you know? 80 drones. No exaggeration, 80 drones. That's what we want to see. 80 drones.
Exposed here so they cannot run into your main.
What
Lair,
to say?
Queens. But like, Elaser
think
sounds a
of
little
that?
stressed, somehow. That's my impression.
Yeah, I will move the sport, the front, and pulling the queens too. Okay, I'm giving up this base like this.
Yeah.
I don't have the upgrade he has.
Oh my god, no. They're so close to dying.
Pull back, pull back. I don't want to fight you.
Yeah.
They're this close to dying. Just saying. Like, this is... Clem has the same army as Hero Marine, plus they have 10 Phoenixes.
Yeah, just chill.
And Laser have 4 queens
I'm gonna get
only.
Infestor, 5.
Laser doesn't like building a lot of queens. Okay. Okay, good micro there by Hero Marine, guys. It's so close. I really don't want them to die like this.
Oh, killed some stuff, good.
Really nice.
Yeah, Elaser and Heromarine were listening
Yeah, I'm
to.
getting just more spores.
Wow, Clem. Show
I
off.
think maybe we can soon fight him.
Dirty show off.
Yeah, my maid is kind of getting owned.
55. Oh, he lost so many. He lost like 15 drones. Oh my.
Yeah, I have infestors now.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking good for Team Red again. I can't lie, guys. 4th base for Classic. On the Rich Gas. Up again. Clem took a 3rd on the gold. This would have been so greedy against like a big Ling run by, but they obviously didn't want to go for that.
I will find out this. Come to the
Okay.
field.
Okay, those Phoenixes will kill everything.
No, no.
They will kill literally everything if he went in.
Without Spore and Queens, we can't.
Elaser doesn't have enough queens for this. He doesn't like building queens, but like the queens are kind of what helps against stuff like this, you know? Because they attack at the front. Queens are tanky, they can transfuse, and they're good against air. If you don't have queens, you're just kind of... Like, they needed this base eons ago, I think. Yeah, it's rough. Ultralisk Cavern is good, though. Fungal doesn't cancel the lift now. I'd be very surprised if it did. I think he barely didn't see that, I
Yeah,
think.
he's on the left
Oh,
side
he
with
did.
Veteran Army.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Could have been a nice run
Phoenixes
by.
are hunting in the bottom, my aliens.
Heromarine should actually build
Try to
Ghost
fight
here,
on the
I think.
left side, I'm coming.
Fungal. I've become a really big fan of Ghost in
I think we
2v2.
need to back.
Kairos already.
It's not the best against
Should I
Terran,
go Thors or like
but...
Yeah, go first.
Oh no, that's not
some
That's-
tanks as well?
I'll get Shroud.
what you want, I think, honestly, but... Yeah, I feel like they're just kind of getting
We'll
clapped
get Thors for now.
in the build-up to
Okay.
the game, you know? Like, they have the right tech. Well, okay, ideally he has some more upgrades, but they have the right tech, but...
Coming to the
I
front.
have 5 in production.
Yeah, it's okay. I have...
Thors are good against the Skytos. They're, well, I should say they're
Napalm here, I
decent.
think. Yeah.
The reason why Thors are not that good is because they're
Oh, no.
slow. But what they really need is Zerg spellcasting. In particular, Vipers. Carrier dead. Carrier dead, you know, that's what you want.
I have Ultra Single.
Ultra Microbial Shroud is strong, though. Yeah, Elaser got this up too late. I'm not saying that's Elaser's fault. It's more like a general strategy thing that didn't go quite right, I think, you know. Like, I do think their eco was a bit too late. As Zerg, like, look at the supplies, look at the tech, it looks fine. But why I like this map for Zerg is because Zerg can just make 100 drones and like 6 bases because it's massive. And you really just have to make sure to defend it. That's kind of your entire mission, but they didn't really get it up very fast. Okay. The army is good, though. I'm not sure about the Thors yet. I prefer Vipers here.
We'll send around back to the bottom.
It's a good run, right?
Main base. Can you go there? I
Very
will
good
defend
run by.
front.
Go in.
Send my anti-air.
No. Oh, he thought there was a gold base. Oh, this could have been nice, guys. Links here. Maybe even here.
I have
Like,
big
it's just-
counter-attack
would have been nice. A little bit late. This is why Thors are not that good, by the way. They're too slow. You can just fly here and mothership here, recall here. Like, you need the Vipers. The Vipers are the answer, not the Thors. The Thors help the Vipers. But the Vipers are the key, and then ideally you make Corruptors, but you can also play
Okay, do
Neural
I
or
only go
Thors.
Thors?
Yeah. Just max out on that.
I want to
Okay.
get rid of my Cyclone Hellion.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Like, the Thor army is bad against Terran stuff, because Cyclones can micro back after locking on, but we'll see. Yeah, this is a good fight. Interceptors were out, Thors were in the back. That's what you want.
Yeah,
Good
big
Ling
counter-attack
runners.
going with out of Zerglings.
Very
Yeah,
good
I'll
by
send my
Laser.
Cyclones as well, I guess.
Yeah.
They're
Send
doing
them to
good.
the bottom.
They're coming back a bit. Look
Be
at
careful, there's
Classics
a big
money.
Terran army here.
Look at Classics money,
Don't
guys.
waste it. The-
Yeah, yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, I mean,
Protoss army on this base. They're kind of camping, but if you max out, like I'm
I'm
pretty
maxed out,
strong right now.
but I still have cyclones.
Yeah, then let's get better units.
I'm gonna try and trade a little.
I think we can fight them.
Classic
Like,
should give money, you're right. That's the way.
Okay, I got rid of some.
My main base
Oh
again.
no.
Evos. Yeah.
The cyclones.
Actually,
they're not doing anything.
fun fact.
What do we do about like the counterattacks in your main?
Neural is
I'll get Noodle for now, and maybe next time I can like
Okay.
catch something. Yeah.
Neural's a good counter
yeah,
against capital ships,
What do
Like
you
I
want
need time to get into. I need time to get into Raptor.
but it's worse in 2v2
top four?
Yeah, I'm just getting updates now. So
because
Yeah,
Terran
but
can
no.
scan if you don't have detection.
we
You don't
can
need
try to
detection
take
of
a
your army.
fight now
Terran
on the
can
left
scan for
side
you.
versus this. By the way,
Yeah, I have 3 Thors at home.
let's kill those two bases.
Dude, big Vipers, please. Look at this army,
Oh,
man.
that's
2
nice.
blinding clouds. Vipers. Actually, Microbial Shroud would go hard, but they have to... They're going
I'm
about
going
this,
for that top base. You don't have to commit.
Yeah, we just avoid like the tanks, I guess.
They're going about it
Yes.
a little awkwardly, yeah. Microbial Shroud is going to be huge, enormous, fantastic,
No,
beautiful.
my-
I mean,
This looks okay. This looks nice, actually. Tanks are out of
I'm a
position.
little separated.
Go.
Oh
Oh
no,
my
the
god, he
investors!
actually got a
No!
lane person there.
I think
No!
my Thors are doing fine.
No!
They're doing very fine, I think.
No, they're not.
Hey,
You're
now
dead.
go back. Take your time.
They're not doing fine. Look, this is the problem of Thors. What are you gonna do? Oh man, that fight was a disaster. I don't know if you guys realize exactly why it was a disaster. I'm very curious.
It's my bad. I'm just impatient. Just need to fucking sit.
I'm killing some
Microbial
carriers.
Shroud on the Thors counters the carriers.
I just don't have Infestor for Shroud anymore.
Microbial Shroud on the Ultras counters the
I
ground
have them,
army.
but no energy.
It's not about fungals, it's not about neurals. The Microbial Shroud would have been absolutely god tier, but the infestors were up here somewhere and just died, and they still fought. And now it's just gone, I think.
Tell me when to go.
Go now.
I mean, it's a good fight, but I doubt it's good enough, you know. It's a good concave they had, it's a decent angle. A couple of the carriers are falling. A lot of the carriers are falling, actually.
Carriers
Look
are
at
dying.
that. Yeah.
But there's still so many tanks.
The best fight they could have ever taken there. The best fight. No Vipers is it's a crazy decision in my opinion. Vipers counter everything they have. Everything. Besides the mothership. And maybe the Hellions. But like tanks, cyclones, Phoenix, carriers, everything. Every single unit gets countered by a Viper. And they didn't make them.
I'm still good in terms of economy.
And the reason they didn't make them is because they wanted to play around Microbial Shroud. Oh man.
Yeah, kinda cooked here, but
They could have won the game with the Microbial Shroud.
Oh,
Not,
they're attacking bottom.
I don't think they were going to win the game there, but they could have won eventually. But that was a disaster.
yeah, I'm top 2.
Thor's
we-
is so bad against
I'm
this.
running to
Well,
the
I can
bottom.
give up the base.
I can fight. We can fight this. We have to fight this. So we
Okay.
have
Yes,
to-
you kind of do,
Oh,
but you
oh
can't.
no, there's also another ship. We can recall here the Protoss army there.
Do we fight?
It's going to be very
Oh, no.
sad.
No. Okay.
You can try, but it's going to be very sad. Infestors can be hard to manage because they're slow
Yeah,
and
it's tough.
squishy. But Elaser is honestly pretty good with them normally, you know, like this. I hate to say it, but it's an underperformance by Elaser so far today, I would say, for sure. Like, I think Elaser is really good in 2v2. He is good at the styles he's playing, but so far it's not coming to fruition yet, sadly. It looks like he's going to start 0-4 guys in the group. It's painful. Very painful. Love the mothership usage, by the way, by Classic. Notice it. Look, army's here.
Close to maxing out.
Mothership is here.
I'm having supply.
So if it's in trouble, you can recall. If this is in trouble, you can recall with the Nexus. If this is in trouble, you can recall to the mothership, kill 2 bases, and
Yeah, I
then
mean,
recall to
Thors
the
are,
Nexus.
like, so annoying. I cannot really do
It's
anything about the
Complete
counters.
checkmate move. Complete checkmate move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, here you go. Saw the Thors. Look, he baited the Thors to the main, and the recalls here.
Jesus. Okay.
No. Close your eyes,
Yeah,
Terrence.
GG.
Terrence, close your eyes. Even that was with my
Damn it.
Crowwheel Shroud, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know about the Corruptor. That's why I'm playing this style, but maybe Corruptor will be
I
better.
think honestly Corruptors are just better. Like Corruptors with Bio, maybe even.
because I'm worried about actual late game.
Corruptors are good.
Like
but
I think there's more potential in the Infestor, but
I can't believe they're not talking about the
Yeah, it's a
Viper at
little
all.
rough.
because like a maxed out carrier army. The thing is, like why I don't believe in Corruptor. Like he will have like +2 carriers or like on +3 carriers by the time I have +1 Corruptors. I think he just aims.
Exclamation
So
mark
you will
bracket,
need
Sinjo.
to help me with anti-air either way. So you will
Yeah,
need to, like Thors and
Well, Liberators are like the
oh,
plain late game,
maybe,
I think.
maybe, yeah, maybe,
I think their setup was okay.
yeah, maybe Liberator.
Plus Vipers would have been better. Yeah. Interesting to listen to the analysis here. But let's look at this fight real quick, right? Because this is just what happened. Look, the mech army is out of position, which is nice. It's a lot of tanks, right? It's 19 tanks by Clem, but they're not here. Also, added to this, you might be surprised to hear this, but Team Blue's eco is actually better here, right? We might have forgotten about this part. Team Blue's eco is actually better here, so this is not a necessary fight. But look at this, right? These Thors with the Infestors annihilate the carriers. These Ultras with the Infestors, they don't annihilate the mech army, but you can actually take a trade or you can just back off. But anyway, instead what happens is, so 2 Infestors die. That's the start, right? It's all right. That's the start. But then they go back in. But the Infestors, look where they are. They're all in the back, not covered by the Thors. Thors against carriers. Thors with my Crowbow Shroud against carriers is so disgusting. Like, they would absolutely kill all of these. But instead, the Thors fight without it. Still do kind of okay. But then Elaser still goes in with all of the Ultras, loses all of the Ultras, loses all of the Infestors, and then they are just cooked instantly. And this is the biggest problem with the Thor, like I mentioned before. Thors are slow. Here Marine misjudged the fight, said he was doing okay. I mean, he was doing okay, but obviously when Elaser's army was gone, it was bad. But the problem with Thors is that you can't run away. Even if you run away instantly, what would happen? This would happen, okay? You try to run away, and the Cyclones just kill a million Thors on the back end. Look at these Cyclones from this point on. You can't turn around because you have to fight the rest, so you just lose. Look at this. It's like 4, 5, 6 Thors died to the Cyclones or running away. So that was a really big problem. And up until this point, they were okay. Yeah, this is not a series they're going to want to remember. And sadly, one of my favorites because of his creativity, Laser, starts the group down 0-4. Yeah, so we're hopping into Game 3 of the other series that was happening at the same time. The rounds have to finish. There's 2 matches per round. Rounds have to finish before we move on to the next one. So we're just going to hop in game number 3 here. Very lovely to see that the double Protoss players do actually have a map on the board. Because I was kind of, you know, a little worried. Not super worried, but a little worried about them being able to... Okay, is this how they did it? About them being able to win games with double Protoss. And they're proxying. Now, I don't know what they did in the previous 2 games, but we'll see. And the other team is Björn and Shin, of course. A very strong team. Okay. I'm just gonna be honest here. This is an extremely psychotic build to do on this map. Because this is the ramp. Okay? That is not gonna be too hard to block. I would think. So what they're doing is, what the plan here is that Skillis goes for the Stalkers. And Shameless just makes Zealots. So they're gonna open this with 6 Zealots. There's nothing on the ramp. He's drone scouting, but super... That is very crazy. He's drone scouting, but super late. This first one, they had a Stargate in one. Was it a proxy Stargate? Or look at this. 4 chrono boosted zealots. Actually, what you do now, guys, probe. Okay, listen. The winning move here, literally, is probe goes in, builds a pylon here. It's a winning move, but they were too late. And now the Reaper's here. If they're fast enough, they can wall this off. If they're fast enough, they can wall this off now. This is the problem of this map. Let's see. Beyond, is he pulling SCVs? He's not pulling SCVs yet, guys. The Zealots are going to get into the main base. The Zealots are going to hack this depot away. Shin has negative units. He has 2 Overlords, which are going to be spying up on the battle. This bunker is obviously going to get 1 tap. That's so many Zealots. Still wall it off, in my opinion. 2 depots. You can wall it off. Or maybe Engineering Bay Depot for less surface area. 4 Zealots in the main of a Terran just means that you can't do anything. Okay, he just has to run for his life. Now, this is not completely over because Bjorn is going to get a Hellion out. Bjorn has a Reaper, so he should be able to kite this forever. Shin is making a couple spines. First one is going to die fast, though. And now they're going to fight. Oh, these Zealots were in move command. They're going to fight, but this is 7 Zealots fighting against a bunch of... This is an insane thing to fight with your workers. I mean, they're going to be able to clean it up, but they are going to lose a lot. Let's see how much they have left. 13 workers for Bjorn. Not bad. Keep in mind, Shin is still at risk of losing his natural. In fact, it's very likely to happen. And they're not doing a double proxy 4-gate. Skillis is going for the Stalkers. Terran cannot make great units against this until they get a tech lab on the factory. Marines, Reapers, and Hellions are not going to be that good, okay? Now... I guess they're gonna transition from this, but, well, this is weird. Now, Shin is gonna have Zergling speed. You know what that's gonna mean, guys? At some point, what Shin is very likely to... The Hellions got out! The Hellions got through! No! My Protoss friends! The Hellions... No, why are the Stalkers at the front? No, the Stalkers! No! Not like this guy. No, what are you doing to that poor Stalker? Stop kidnapping him! Oh my goodness, the Stalkers are gonna get absolutely annihilated here. Every 5 Stalker is gonna fall. The Zealots were derping in the back, and at the same time, Hellions are in the main base of the Protoss players. And what an absolute clown fiesta. Glad I hopped into this game. A nice 4-minute absolute banger game number 3. I'll be just like a little bit of analysis here. I don't know if they really could have won this. Actually, no, they definitely should have won this looking at it now. Yeah, okay, I see it, I was kind of thinking how they should, because they were never going to break these spines, right? I see how they were going to win this. The way to win this would just be to attack the buildings, and they would win, I'm pretty sure. What they can do here is, I mean, first of all, pylon and these things should be here. Okay, I know you want a battery, but if you really, like, let's say he counterattacks with Stalkers, or with Reaper, sorry, which is unlikely, and they get in here, one of the players, in this case Skillis, recalls 1 Stalker and it's fine. You don't need a battery, but you do need the wall. Because even if it wasn't the Hellions, the links with speed could have ran by, okay? But here, yeah, for me it's pretty clear now. The winning move is just you kill the Terran and the game ends, I think, because Terran has to lift their buildings or they lose them. The Stalkers are actually fast enough to kill the Hellions and the Reapers. The Zerg is not going to be touched, but it's going to be a 1-base Zerg that's just chilling here. Bonus move. This is actually a move that I've used before. You just put 3 Zealots on the ramp like this. Hold position, so the links can't get out. And yeah, this was actually the losing move in the end. I didn't really realize it at the time, and obviously neither did they. Also, a bit of miss-micro on the Zealots, by the way. As you can see, a lot of them are stuck in a choke. These 3 were in move command for a while. So a little bit of miss-micro. But the winning move here is actually just to kill the Terran, and then you're playing against the 1-base Zerg, and you would win the game. So... it's an understandable mistake from my POV. I know it's easy to judge the players, but I can totally see it. They probably thought they were in a rush. Oh, the Hellions are going to kill these at some point, you know. But especially with how fast the Stalkers are, you kill the Terran and you probably win the game. So that's unfortunate. They had an opportunity. But then again, they weren't. Also, why does this supply depot have 10,000 HP next to my name? That seems questionable, to be honest. Everything has 10,000 HP, apparently. But then again, you know, double Protoss not favored to win. So even one map could be good for them. All right, in the bottom right, we have Cyril and Air Marine. Team Stoic, you could call them. And on the top left side, we have Clem and Skillis. Very active communicators. As we could see, Clem, very into it as well in that match with Cyril. Skillis, always very active. Skillis is a bit of a team leader. He's a bit of a team leader in the comms. He likes to, you know, what do you call it? The in-game leader, right? As they usually call them in team games. Like CSGO or whatever. Yep. Okay, what are we going to see here? Once again, we have the same matchup. Protoss Terran against Terran Zerg. This match is going to be significantly different. I'll hop into comms for game number 2 again. So we get a little bit of my commentary. A little bit of the homies, you know. I think it's a nice combination. Shot caller. Yeah, that's what I was looking for, yeah. He's a bit of a shot caller. Nexus first. Interesting. Now, this map is not usually the same kind of map as what we saw in the last series. Last series, we saw a lot of Skytos mech, right? This map is... I mean, you can play it, but it's not quite as common. Like, you have these rocks which really open up your base. It's also these, you know, let's say one player can get 3 bases easily. The other player needs to get out here or out here to take the base. So it's not as comfortable to camp on. I think Hero Marine probably will have some insight on playing against Protoss Terran based on the last match, right? So we'll see. Nexus First is really lovely. I love Nexus First in 2v2. I think it's so good. If you can Nexus First, you probably should. I wonder if we're going to see a lot of like blind counters to it as well. I think pretty much Zerg player always gets the easy third. And then if you have Protoss Terran, then Protoss always gets the easy third. That's usually how it goes. So it's probably going to be Skillet takes this one, Hero Marine takes this one at some point. That's what I would guess. Assuming we're not going to see like a 2-base all-in or something like that, you know. Normal opening by Hero Marine here. Making a bunker at the front. This is actually necessary. Playing against Protoss Terran, as Terran Zerg, you need to have buildings. Because otherwise Phoenix Hellion is a really big threat. If Skillis would go for double Stargate right now... It's actually, yeah, definitely going to play Stargates here as well. Double Stargate. If Clem goes for Hellions to accompany it, which, yeah, look at this. Second factory probably. Yeah, so they are going to play Phoenix Hellion. The hardest part is actually the early stage here. So like I mentioned, this is not the same kind of map as... Oh, look at that Mule Micro. He didn't want to... Oh! He didn't want to waste a trip, but he almost lost 35 minerals, but he still got it back. You're not going to see as much hardcore Skytos camping, but Phoenix Hellion is super potent early game. If you don't make a bunker, or you don't have like a particular amount of queens, Phoenix Hellion can just zoom, go through the front, and it's going to be very painful to stop. So even one bunker, really happy to see it from Hero Marine Cero. Shows like they're really aware. Actually, I lost one game with Cero in pretty much that exact way. We didn't go with the bunker, and we just got absolutely... Oh, look at that save. We got annihilated by Phoenix Hellion. So I wouldn't be surprised if Cero told him to get a bunker, you know? I wouldn't be surprised if he was like, bro, not again, okay? Yeah, it's a banger match. Cero against Clem. They both have good teammates as well. It's a nice matchup. This Cero is 2-0 so far. Clem is 4-0. So this is probably going to decide who's going to be number 1 in the standings. Shin, I don't know if Shin has the round off, but he could also be going 3-0, so it could also be Shin. And we see a Roach Warren here from Cero. A lot of drones. Look, he hasn't made a single unit probably, right? Yeah, this is exactly what you don't want to do as Zerg. You want to find a way to be safe, and then you just make drones without making any units. Interestingly to me, he's not actually building a lot of queens. I think queens are pretty nice to have. Now, the biggest downside of Phoenix Hellion, by the way, is that you can't really kill buildings or rocks, right? So you can't kill these rocks really easily. You also can't break the bunker. You can run by if you're YOLO enough. It's 5 Phoenixes, it's not that many. We're going to be casting about half the matches. Right now, rounds have 2 matches each. Group stage 2 is going to have 3 matches per round. Though in that one, we might hold some matches because the winner of the tournament is going to be decided in that group. So we'll see. But right now, there are 2 matches going on at the same time. If ours finishes faster, like in the last round, then we get to cast a bit of both. And otherwise, I just pick the best match because I'm the tournament organizer. And the other casters can cast the other one. Gotta do what you gotta do, guys. Double upgrades for the roaches from Cero. He's actually gonna get into snipe some overlords. I guess he doesn't really have much else to do. Yeah, you see what I mean with, like, literally this bunker is holding everything back. So if this bunker didn't exist, they would be poking up and down the ramp all the time. But just this bunker is making it really, really difficult. Also made turrets. Really good move by Hero Marine there. Needs to be careful moving forward, by the way, because this army would die to the Phoenixes almost instantly, right? Marines get 1 shot, Cyclone gets 2 shots. So here Marine does have to be careful to not get baited. Clem is switching it up a little bit. He's going to go for double armor really fast. I don't think he did that before. Third base already landed as well. Third base is late for Hero Marine, but the Zerg... Look at the Zerg eco here, by the way. 70 drones for a while already. That's the strength of Zerg. And they're actually going to kill these rocks to most likely take this base. I'm not even sure if he's going to give it to Hero Marine. I think Cyril might want it for himself. I think it's more likely that Cyril's going to take it for himself, actually. Now, what is their follow-up plan here? The follow-up plan for Team Blue seems pretty simple. They're going to play Phoenix Mech. At some point, they're going to make carriers. It's also reasonable to get Phoenix range here. Phoenix is doing some damage against roaches. Yeah, keep in mind, Cyril doesn't have anti-air yet, right? Not at all. Now, this is a scary moment to make carriers because they're moving out. Like, carriers are great, but it's a bit more of a snowbally unit, right? So you want 3 carriers and then 6. You don't really want to fight with 1. He doesn't even have money for a second one. He's making cannons now and then going to get a second carrier, but... I mean, he can make cannons and batteries here all he wants, but there's a very exposed base over here, guys. Now, there are a lot of tanks. Phoenixes are going to be really good here as well, but he needs to lift as much as he can. I think he has enough Phoenixes to clear out the ground. Clem targeting Marines, by the way, with these Phoenixes, so that's going to mean that the Phoenixes will kill everything, but will they kill everything in time? That is the question. And this is the strategy behind what Cyril wanted to do. He wanted to just go in, go through the lifts, and get a lot of damage done. And now Clem's economy is going to be very crippled. And keep in mind that he's playing double armory, 5 factories, so he needs the third base economy. Cyril's just going to keep going. I mean, there's not enough lifts on these Phoenixes anymore. There's 1 carrier out, but that's going to take a good while to kill the +1 armor roaches. He does have +1 attack as well, so that kind of nullifies it, I guess. But yeah, Clem is dead in the water. Like, Hero Marine's position is not fantastic. He's still behind compared to Skillish. For now. I say very carefully, because now he's also going to lose. Yeah, this is... I mean, we saw it in series number 1. Cyril just knows, man. He knows what to do. He just freaking knows. Makes a million roaches, walks in. Everyone is theory crafting. Oh, man, that's these Skytles in mech. Counters everything, right? Yeah, has no counter. Yeah, maybe we need Vipers and Ultras and Vikings and then BCs teleport over here. And Cyril's just like, I make roaches. And they died. 2-2 behind it, by the way. Hive as well. They're not even completely all in with this. Once again, Hero Marine's position wasn't fantastic earlier on because his third CC was later. But now he does have a third CC, and it's fully saturated. And he's kind of chilling. 5 barracks as well, mass Marines. Probably going to be able to make enough Marines to deal with the carriers. But yeah, the biggest problem here is simply just that Clem is... He just doesn't have anything. He has a third CC that he's going to be able to land at some point. But it's kind of hard to see it be in time. Now, Skillis is still strong. Don't get me wrong. Skillis lost workers, but he is still a very strong player in this game. In fact, Hero Marine has to be careful. Because, like, carriers... Trading interceptors for units, that's pretty worth it. As you can see, he kills another tank over there. Now he's going to kill some more roaches. He has +2 attack, by the way. I didn't realize there's +2 attack on these carriers, guys. Hero Marine needed some turrets over here. Didn't get them in time, so he's going to lose some units. In the end, he does have enough. Now, Cyril can't actually do this. He made a mistake. Clip it, guys. Clip it. He made a mistake. We saw it. First time ever. It's a debut. A debut Cyril mistake. Now, this could still get scary. Cyril made the perfect call to go for Vipers. If he would have gone for Roaches only, perhaps they could have been held back. But with the Vipers, and you guys now... Okay, listen. You guys are going to see these Vipers in action. And you are really going to wonder even more than before why we didn't see Vipers in the previous game. That is not the best abduct ever. Kind of a little bit... what do you call it? A little bit to the side there. There we go. Actually, barely not going to kill that carrier. Huh, they were right, guys. No, just kidding. Carrier's still going to get cooked by that. Ideally, you have some more anti-air here when you do abduct. Actually, I'm surprised he's not making Hydras here, by the way. Like, I know there was enough Marines, but for the abduct specifically, I think it would have been nicer to have some Hydras there as well. But the carriers are now going to die. Even killing 1 or 2 or 3 of them, it's a really big difference because it's a pure snowball unit. Now there's too many Marines for the carriers. Now they can just walk to the front. And Hero Marine and Cyril are going to take a very convincing game number 1. And once again, guys, Skillis 0-2 so far. We do not want the homie to go 0-3. It's looking likely because they're gonna go down 0-1, but it's painful, man. 0-3 on the first day. You only play 3 matches per day, by the way, so he's gonna have to go to sleep. He's gonna have to into practice, knowing that he lost the first 3 matches, and he's probably gonna need to win 4 or 5 at least out of the last 6, and that is not a very hopefully not cry himself to sleep, but it's not a nice prospect. I've been there before. I remember at some point I lost a tournament match, and I was so upset about it that I went to bed at 1 a.m. I still didn't sleep at like 6 a.m. And then I was just sitting there at 6 a.m. downstairs in the dark eating instant noodles. That was my experience losing a very big tournament. So it can be pretty depressing, guys, okay? It can be pretty depressing. But this was a brutal match. Very, very low my Serral Hero Marine. And this shows the exact strengths by Zerg, by the way. If you find a way to be safe and you drone up, you have so many units. It's ridiculous. Like, he just walked through Tank Phoenix with Roach. Like, it's insane, right? And that's what he did perfectly this game. Very well done.
Yeah, well, bunker at the front actually doesn't do anything now.
Okay.
Because I will take these bases anyways. Maybe you should make like wall these.
Ah, that's true, yeah. That's true. Yeah.
He knows.
Yeah, I'll get the bunker on my side and then help you in the front.
I didn't even think of it.
That's good.
But he already knows.
Like me and Elisa played, well, he played 2 bays and I went like triple CC, but I just can't defend against like that gas first Phoenix Hellion stuff.
It's gonna be a harder game than for sure if they play something similar.
That's why I want to play like 2 bays bio.
Yeah, I think it's Zerg definitely should be the one that's a bit more greedy.
I'm in the chat with Team Red, yeah.
I mean, I could play like Heavy Queen as well, but... Or like a CVT opening or something with like 9 queens, but I'll just play...
Hey, they're not scouting, guys. This is a devastating build for TVT. Actually, a very frequent weakness of Terran Zerg, by the way. Because Protoss is usually the one that scouts. So if there's no Protoss, often they don't scout. They wait for the Overlord. So he's going to build his CC here. You probably don't want to block him for too long, actually. So he actually builds it. Yeah. And then you go in with 2 Reapers against 1. It's a very powerful build. Hairmarine can be in trouble. But then again, you never know how good builds like this translate a 2v2, right? Like, this could have the worst follow-up ever in 2v2.
Nexus before Cypher, it looks like.
Oh, look.
Well, actually.
Oh, no, but...
It actually? Not so big.
I'll get my bunker and I'll make more Marines, I guess. Oh yeah, it's like a little bit of a proxy.
Yeah. It's really bad for
that's
Hairmarine.
annoying.
Specifically. But Clem is also going to be behind against Serral, right? Oh, could kill one.
Actually,
It's Serral.
Oh,
it's
no.
Clem. He fooled both me and Hairmarine.
Maybe I could kill Queen here.
It's Clem.
Yeah, it's coming. There's Adept also coming, so I'm making more links now.
Yeah, I got
Good
another
hit.
hit on the low HP Reaper.
Yep, very good.
To be a bit careful here, definitely. Adept coming. I'll make 10
I just
links.
need to finish like my CC.
I think they're in trouble here, still. Look, targeted SCV? Yeah. What a build. Can I kill the queen? They're in trouble, guys. Link speed soon, though.
Oh my god, I misclicked.
Good
My link
micro
speed's
from
about to finish, so I mean, it will survive this.
Clem, of course.
It's just that the Oracle is about to come as well. If they made one. Okay, it's a Phoenix.
They should have made one, actually.
Okay, that's good.
Serral's right. They should. Serral even knows what the opponents should do. They should have made one.
I think you can
Oracle-
chase the units on the map if they're
Like-
still there.
Yeah.
I have a lot of links.
You have 2 Hellions. Oh,
It's actually a lot of 6
Yeah.
Reapers.
Like,
I get a helmet
Reapers are not an infinite counter to Lynx. Like, you see what I mean?
Nice.
This is why you want the Oracle.
Yep.
It's a big oversight, I think, honestly. Oracle would have been really good.
Too early.
But now Clem's army is useless and he kind of has to just
Building a
AFK
cyclone
for...
now. Dim 3 or like Barracks are producing.
He has to AFK for the next like 3 minutes, Clem. He can't actually do anything. Yeah, the only way for it to be fair is if Cyril is in voice chat with everyone, and everyone can hear what he's saying. So we can coach both
Guess
teams.
I'll try and run by with my 2 Hellions that I have.
Yeah, I'm trying to check if the... Well, I might still be just 1 Stargate Phoenix, to be honest, so...
That is wrong.
No, it's double Stargate Phoenix.
He corrected
battery
it. See, he was
noise.
wrong for 3 seconds and he corrected himself.
He hasn't killed too much with the Phoenix yet.
Yeah, losing those Reapers was tough, honestly.
my
Yeah, look at the
cycle was blocked the
supply.
entire time.
It's... I guess it's technically still good for Team Blue, but the reason why you make Hellions is because Hellions counter links. If you don't have Hellions, you can't move out on the map because links just
Seems
counter
like
the
it's
Marines.
just bio on the Terran side.
So you really have to wait until you have Stim and Medivacs and blah blah blah. That's why Clem can't really do much. It's not like Phoenixes can lift the links. It's like, look at the energy on these things. It's a waste. Interesting situation.
Yeah, making
Cool
a
build.
tank and now the starport.
Way faster third for Clem, by the way. Way faster.
Hmm?
I think they might have decided on playing Roach a bit
Yeah,
too
I'm just
early.
gonna rush Hive this time. I'm gonna go like Roach Ravager Hive.
I think Lynx
Yeah, I'm
would have been
playing
nice.
safe
He can kill everything. Yeah. Pretty much what I said last game, right? Kill the Cyclones too. Oh, he's out of lifts. Oh, look at this drop.
That's good.
9 links. 9 links.
Oh, there's
Don't
actually a
really
double
happen.
drop in my main.
Oh no.
I'm not ready for it yet.
Kill the Cyclones. It's a big drop. But the Medivacs are kind of trapped a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't lose too many workers. I just lost.
How does he still have 68 workers? Like, he's just hacking or something. I don't know.
I got a sensor on your main.
That is
Yeah,
so
I'll just keep
fast.
my units there for now.
Holy.
fine.
Yeah, keep my at the front.
Really cool play by Team Blue. I
Trying to
missed,
get
My
an
tank a
over
little bit
zero.
more.
I missed one Oracle,
Phoenix is on my third.
and the Reaper should have stayed alive probably, but besides that, lovely play. Absolutely lovely. Keep in mind he can lift the tank as well, by the way. Through the spore, it's fine. Okay.
But they're already pushing actually.
Oh, that's annoying.
I don't think you want to
I
move
mean, I have
that.
medevacs and combat shields.
Actually,
I'll make like 3 Ravagers and try to kill the tank.
counter drop might be the best idea even. I don't think they can break this. Yeah, that's just a
Kill the
Sarah
tank, we
thing.
should be fine probably. Go?
Yep.
But they already
Oh.
left.
I would have lost 20 drones and the hive to that drop. And he's like, oh, I have nothing.
I'm trying to make Vipers, but I have no gas. so
Loses 1 drone and a spore and an overlord.
I'm getting like 2 down. 2 is coming.
Don't worry, guys. It's also
I
not
should be careful
relatable for
about,
me.
like a drop.
Don't worry about it.
Gonna try and
Yeah,
get
I
some
think they're
vision.
more likely to come your side right now, but
Yeah, I'm rotating. I'm taking my third now, so gotta be careful.
Tempest. No carriers. Tempest. Okay. Oh, I left the tanks alone. Just kill them. These are free tanks. You might lose a Phoenix. That's actually a big catch. Like, the Terran army is insane if there's no... if there's no tanks on the other side, you know?
no, that's. I think if there's no carriers, might not be too bad.
Look at the units lost here, by the way.
I think Clem is like ahead of me for sure.
1900 against 4k.
Yeah, but I can blinding cloud all the tanks.
See, Vipers. I know I was right about Vipers
We
earlier
made a
because
really
Cyril
good fight at
agrees.
some point here.
That's how you know you're right. Good amount of spores. Yeah. The problem is that Skillis' army is kind of invalidated by these Vipers, you know? Parasitic Bomb on the Phoenixes and potential Abducts on Tempest just kills them. I'm not saying that I think Team Red is massively winning. In fact, I think Team Blue is still winning, but It's something to keep in
Actually,
mind.
push him from the middle. I'll try to get some big binding clouds there. Maybe it does something.
I hear his army's small though.
Oh, Tempest.
It's down
Do we just
16
take it?
Marines.
Oh,
And
yeah,
an
same.
upgrade.
I'm ready whenever.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
look,
go.
they're jumping. Unsieged. Unsieged.
Fight. Go.
Blinding clouds on the tanks in the back. Parasitic bomb on the Phoenix. They can't see it. Parasitic bomb on the Phoenix. Look at the HP of these Phoenixes just go down. Oh my god.
It's a good fight, but
Yeah, I'm taking out like the Protoss air. I lost a lot though, but like
Oh, yeah,
Protoss
that was
lost
okay.
everything too.
yeah, there's a counter attack on your third as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't do anything about that.
Oh. that is
Yeah, makes
relatable.
sense why you had so little
That is
there.
relatable.
I'm just gonna try to keep pushing.
I'll send some Marines.
That's so good. I love that. It's counter attack on your third, by the way. Oh, everything's dead. That's really good. I love that. Beautiful. Hey, thank you for the raid, Miko. Thank you. Currently listening into Cyril and Hero Marine who are up 1-0, but in a tricky
Yeah,
game.
I'm actually very crippled.
Yeah, I mean I can feed you a little bit, because like I can give you minerals because
Yep.
like I don't really do anything with minerals anyways.
Yeah, I think Hero Marine is a little bit too dead. Actually, somehow this is decent. That looked like it was going to be a disaster. Somehow decent. Abduct the low one, maybe? No. That was a relatable abduct as well. I'm loving this relatableness. It's new. Yeah, the Tempers were really bad. They were honestly a disaster. I can't lie about it. The carriers would have been like twice as good. Like, actually twice as good, you know? Plus the attack coming on the way.
I mean I'm just going like Roach Viper now, but we'll see with mass binding clouds.
I think the drop on the third might have actually been the winning move. Like it's... Look at Hero Marine's
crazy.
supply and stuff. It's just... This is nothing left, you know? Look at the income. Look at Hero Marine's income compared to the rest. Gas, minerals. Yeah. Whew. That was a sick drop. Yeah, this army is... It's not going to
But
be
they actually
stopped.
push him from the mid.
Maybe if he had lurkers. Like,
Yeah, I'm a
Clem
little
is
out
going
of
to win
position.
this by himself.
I had to deal with a drop. Coming now.
Good run by though. Really good run by. Imagine if like the Tempers are just tickling stuff. Yeah, he doesn't
Going
want
to
to go
give the
into
face
Blinding
up.
Cloud because it's too dangerous.
And I can abduct stuff. Unfortunately not the tanks though.
Yeah. He got owned by the patch. Can't abduct siege tanks. Unlucky. The run by is going crazy though. Hero Marine is back up at 140, low-key. I think at this point the best thing Hero Marine can do is literally just click his army here and then here, because
Probably just have to take a fight with blinding clouds on the tanks.
Marines against
Yeah.
10 tanks is really sad.
I'm going.
Oh, this is... Wait, Protoss is not here though. Oh, he got all the tanks. He got all the tanks with the Blinding Cloud. Like all 9 of them, I think. Oh, Skillis, where were you? Skillis was in downtown dealing with some roaches. Oh my. Now we can abduct
my
some
God.
carriers. Yeah, 1 dead, 2 dead. Don't have that many units left though. I think the carriers are going to be enough now. Too many carriers. Oof, okay. If they lost that way,
A bit too much.
that's literally my response whenever
Yeah,
I
that's
get
game
A-moved
rough.
by carriers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
Honestly,
Great
I messed
effort.
up a little bit against like the Reapers.
Okay, here we go. Game number 3. This is hype. Skillis really needs to win. Cyril and Clem are already spoiled for wins. Actually, no, Cyril only has 1 win, actually. So he would be 1-1. We do need Cyril in the playoffs, right? There's no playoffs without Cyril, so... Now I'm starting to doubt who I'm cheering for here, but... Yeah. Would it break 2v2 to let the other races build on creep? I think you actually...
I'm definitely... Like, I
Can't.
definitely like double gas. I think it's only not good against Zerg.
You can't do that.
Yeah. I wonder where I should take my third base, because this one's a bit vulnerable. Should I just go here? On the backside?
Yeah, if you want to, you can take mine.
Killers is feeling cheesy today, huh?
I think it might be smarter.
First,
Like
the
I'm gonna
proxy
play
6
3 days
gate.
heavy afterwards anyways. Like I'm gonna 8 Rex.
Right.
Double gas though,
Messed it
guys.
up a little bit in the other game, but I think in general the last game was actually fine.
Yeah, I'll just go for the same setup. 66 drone. Well, I'll see what they do first, but probably
They go
go
Reapers
with the same
again.
direction.
I think I might just play. Well, no, I think I'll just do the same.
Creep is
Thinking about
neutral.
maybe going Cyclone Hellion.
So you
also
can
not
only
too
make
bad,
it
but
so
we'll
that
see.
only Zergs can build on it, or everyone can build on
Yeah,
it.
you can do whatever.
You can't just make your teammates build on it.
First, see
Just
what
see
they
what
do.
seems the best.
Only everyone, or just Zerg, but not just your teammate. Is the only way you can change it. It's the same build for Clem, by the way. And proxy 1 game?
Will definitely be good against
Expand?
Reaper early game
What?
and Marines.
What is this?
But the thing is, Phoenix always destroy everything.
What is this?
Yeah,
No, nothing at home.
Phoenix do complicate the game a lot.
I'm gonna scout for
They ruin
proxies.
like half the builds.
He's right.
Oh.
It's true.
Yeah, Reaper coming.
Okay, that sounds good. I can hide like the fact that I don't have a CC.
I think that Nexus a bit late. Is it like a Cyber before, at least?
How is that an even
Okay, I
trade?
can
Oh,
hide
it's
the
not
fact
actually.
that I got double gas. It's really good they don't know.
Oh no.
And I think oh, there's another Reaper. Oh shit.
It's not
And
the
the
worst.
Zealot.
Because they're playing double
Okay,
gas.
that's fine though. I want double gas.
Yeah. Just need to,
Oh yeah,
probably
it was the same build. Yeah. I mean, that was my bad. I didn't scout there.
need to cancel it.
I'm already making mass links.
Yeah, I have a Hellion.
Okay. I think
They're actually committing really hard. To the Stalker as well.
I think it should be good for Team
beating
Red
the-
actually.
Reapers pretty easily.
Yeah, I'm just making mass links from this point for a pretty long time.
I'll make a
I think we have a
transition.
pretty good. I think we have a
I
pretty good
can kill the
counter punch.
Zealots.
I think Cero can right click their base. I think Cero
Link
can
speed in
right click
20
their
seconds.
base. He's losing a lot though. Save the links and right click their base in my opinion.
Just tell me if you want to go back.
No, we can. Like I want to kill the Reapers.
I have
Okay, I
link speed
lost
now, so
everything, but we killed.
yeah,
a
I
lot.
have a link speed. We can kill this now.
No Cyclone, okay.
I don't have anything else coming. Like a Cyclone is in production, but now I'm making a transition.
A lot of links.
Alright, I'm
that
still
we
making a
should
little bit
make.
of links.
Yeah,
I think
I
I
think it
have
was
a
good.
decent.
Very good.
I think, I think I have a decent counter punch here, so I'll make a little bit more.
No, he made too many.
Like I can freely go into fast medevacs now as well.
Or well,
I'll only get a Cyclone.
I think you
and-
should send
Questionable.
Cyclone across probably. I think I have a
Yeah,
decent
well-
counter pressure coming here.
I'm sending it now.
let's see.
Behind
Yeah,
us,
there's
just
Oracle.
go Marines.
There's actually
Oh, okay.
Oracle, that's really annoying. But I can keep it at home, so that's not bad. Like, there's
Yeah,
nothing
well-
but the Oracle, but I
Yeah,
can
the
deal with
Cyclone
the
is
Oracle.
coming slowly, but it's coming.
Where's the Cyclone? Oh, here.
Nearly there.
You need to be careful with it though, so you don't lose it. Nice.
Look. But he has a battery. Go back.
Oh,
back,
shit,
back.
battery.
Okay. They're definitely gonna get some good
Good
damage
though,
here, guys.
I think.
Wait.
The lock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's very good. I think they go triple CC as well.
Second Oracle.
Yeah, nice. I got the lock on again.
It's really good. Yeah. Wow.
I wiped their all of their second bases, so
Wow.
they're on one, well, not on one base, but pretty bad eco.
Yeah, we should definitely go for timing very soon again.
Damn.
Like I'm making the starport now, and then with medevacs we go again.
That was really well done by both,
Because
by the
Clem is
way.
going triple CC.
It's hard to
Yeah,
it's hard to
alright.
overstate that. If the
We
Cyclone
can
was
try,
just
we can
here,
try.
the Oracles just kill it and
I'm
then
not
focus
sure
on
when
the
I'm
links.
gonna have like I just started my Roach for him, but I guess it's probably not gonna be too bad of a lineup.
But here Marine was baiting the Oracles away.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can also
Spires.
wait a little bit.
And then he
like,
had
I
to
can
make the
also go
choice.
down, pressure a little bit.
Kill the Cyclone or kill the links. That was really,
Drop them.
really well done on the attack. That could have been incredibly unimpressive too, by the way. They could have just been forced back, but instead they just cooked them alive. So that was... And now Sarah gets to do the thing. Look at his drone count. Probably has
Like, I
0
can-
units.
Three Oracles,
medevacs.
actually.
7 links.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm making like medevacs now, and then I can go out, and then we go with 4 medevacs, so you still have time.
Clem should have made a bunker as well, I think.
Yeah, I can start making roaches now.
Like,
definitely.
legit, like here in the...
I'm gonna have a roach speed in 70
between.
seconds though, so
Yeah,
that's gonna
that should be
a bit of a-
perfect. That should be perfect.
It wasn't low key, it was regular key. Okay. Kind of think it was high key, honestly, but... 3 Stargate Phoenix are up.
I think maybe I can like drop Skillus.
Yeah, he has
maybe
one
it's-
Phoenix and 3 Oracles so far, but I think he might be going
This
up
is
to
cool.
Stargate actually.
Look
But
at this play.
Yeah, he lost so much that he can't have much. Oh, dropping my main. Well, only one
Okay,
mini
then-
back.
Yeah, then I will definitely go.
Look, he has to go back. Because without
I
Spore,
can
the
probably
Oracle...
deal
This
with
is
it,
sick,
but
look
it's
at
gonna
this.
take a while. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
he doesn't have
I'm
stim.
stimming 8 Marines. But,
Ah.
okay. I put them in your natural.
That was a really cool idea.
Okay, I'm dropping. I think I deal a lot of damage now.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting messed up actually by the
Oh.
Phoenixes.
This
Triple
is way
Stargate
bigger.
Phoenix.
This is way bigger.
I'm sending Marines.
Great move. Look at this. +1 as well, by the way.
I'm dealing a lot of damage.
+1 and combat shields on Hero Marines.
Nice.
They can barely clean this up. Like, they need to wait
Yeah, I
for
mean,
the
I can
tank
go. I have
every
like
time.
20 roaches. I don't
Yeah,
have more than
I
that.
have to everything to the center. Phoenixes are at home at the moment. Like the Stargates were empowered as well.
I'll make a couple of Ravagers so I can get rid of the tanks.
Clem that didn't have
I don't
stim.
think they probably don't even have tanks yet, honestly.
Clem didn't have stim, so he couldn't kill the
Okay, my
drones.
army's nearly there. Let's go through the center.
Yep.
Still supply blocked. Oh, that's so sad.
Phoenix.
Yeah, just ignore.
Yeah,
Just
there.
keep going.
Look at the defenses here, guys.
Yeah.
Well done, well done.
Okay, one tank.
No recall, by the way. He used it already, so he
Okay.
can't save these if they want them.
We can run in here.
Here, and Cyril.
Counter
Second-
punch on your third base. 2 medivacs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
a
have
nice
enough
move
at
with
home.
him. But no combat shields. It's too weak. No combat shield and no +1. Oh, that
Yeah,
hurts.
it's good enough easily.
Well done, well done.
I think I'm checking his third.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a third. Let's
Stim.
go kill that
Yeah, I
one
knew
center,
it.
and then it's good.
that's such a Terran thing. You see something vulnerable, stim. Kill it.
Okay, command center dot.
They're on one base again here.
That's pretty sad.
I'm sending
Second-
reinforcements.
Second win for both players, by the way. Sarah on Hero Marine.
There's a trap here.
Second series win.
I'll just pile it.
Obviously, he sees
rotate
that.
to the Nexus again.
Does he see this one too?
Okay, yeah, I just sent all my reinforcements. You can deal with the drops.
Yeah, I can do. Well, they're going to your
I
main.
I rally to my main. I have a tank here. Okay, there's a lot of reinforcements coming.
How's Clem still on 100 supply?
A bit
I
of
think we
fight
can
at them
go.
from
We
front.
can go.
How is that even possible?
Go.
Yeah, we can go.
He does have better upgrades now, actually. Clem was ahead of Hero Marine for like 2 seconds with his
A ramp, a
upgrades.
siege on the ramp.
Not gonna happen though.
All right.
Nice. Yeah, actually, good choice to go double gas.
Yeah, very.
Yeah,
very good
but
They
it
did
choice.
Jesus, that's crazy.
They would have
I
lost
didn't even
otherwise.
expect that, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was bad by me. It's like I there was like I saw the CC timing, or was there even a
Well, the
CC?
Nexus, and you saw the Nexus, and then I stopped thinking as well. Like, I just saw the Reaper going for like a normal poke. So I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, everything good. But it was actually second Rex proxied again. So we both sort of didn't pay attention. Because if we just see no command center, like, I don't lose my Reaper, and then it's like so easy actually with double gas.
True. It's
Yeah,
a
the
builder
Nexus
win.
was a bit
actually.
late, but it was just one gate, 2 zealots.
Yeah.
Nice. Well done, boys. Okay, in the top left, we have the winners of the first season, Spirit and MaxPax. This time they can't both win because there's only one winner, even though it's a 2-2 tournament. Shocker. Everyone is confused all of a sudden. Keep it together, guys. Keep it together. It'll all make sense. And at bottom right, we have my current favorite StarCraft 2 player because he is really good, but he's also an absolute madman. It is Hero and his goated friend, Rogue. Now, I'm already excited to jump into some Spirit and MaxPax comms. for game number 2. My prediction is it's going to be the driest communications ever. That's what I'm expecting, okay? That's what I'm expecting, but we'll see. Now, this map, in my opinion, is a bit of an unusual map to keep open for this matchup as the blue team. Because this map is quite good for Protoss Zerg attacks, okay? The natural, I mean, look at it, it's enormous, right? Look at this space you have to defend to hold your natural. It's absolutely enormous. So this is usually a veto. Even beyond the early start, your third bases are spread like this. And you're not going to be aggressive for a good while as Terran Protoss. So it's a scary map to keep open, but we'll see. Now, Hero is 100% going to play off meta. I mean, Rogue also likes to play his own strats, right? So I think they're going to do something. I mean, already it looks weird to me. He's playing 2 gas, but without playing 2 gate. And he does have 450 minerals in the bank. So I already don't really know what's up. It's going to be for Stargate. Stargate expand most likely. It's going to get scouted instantly. Because MaxPack knows his timings. Rogue playing chill so far. Rogue actually had some interesting builds when he was playing with Cure. Rogue was playing a lot of like ultra fast third hatch. Like almost... Actually, one time he did play 3 hatch before pool. But most of the time it was like 3 hatch before pool adjacent, you know? Like... No gas, just instant third hatch. Like, he was playing a lot of that stuff, which I liked. Now, Hero is actually playing... Okay, he canceled the Stargate and is now making 4 gates. Without having a pylon on the map? That's... Okay. Interesting. It's already getting a little spicy. The Lynx tried to get in. I don't know if the Lynx saw that third command center. No, barely didn't. Actually, a couple tiles, right? 2 tiles. Barely didn't see that third command center anyway. Obviously, Spirit knows where to build it, so... Now, this Adept is going to scout. And it's... Honestly, it's not... Oh, Max. Oh, not paying attention. The build is not coming together very well, I have to say. Like, the proxy pylon is late. So this is actually pure mind games. This is 100% pure mind games, and now they're gonna see that the Stargate has been cancelled and that is indeed a 4 gate. Now, MaxPax did already make a Phoenix. If this proxy pylon was faster, like if this probe was... Look at this. If this probe was accurately sent out, 4 Stalkers would have been here already, and they could have denied this. But since it's like just a completely freestyle build, they are gonna have time to get in those bunkers, but there's no tank yet, and bunkers are breakable. Void Ray just finished, I believe, right? Yeah, Void Ray just finished, so that's going to be annoying to deal with. Rogue is trying to get in here. He is taking a 4th hatch. Why is he getting a 4th hatch behind this? He's taking a 4th hatch behind this. He's going to jump on that tank most likely. Stalkers are going to try focus firing down the bunker. The first one is going to fall pretty fast. The tank does die, but this Void Ray is absolutely beaming right now. And yeah, I mean, if there's a tank and a Void Ray, it's kind of hard to choose what to target. Now, the batteries are out of energy. That's why they're still chilling around there. There's another battery in the back, though. There's no prismatic alignment. Hero is also not pulling back yet, interestingly enough. I guess the play is actually here to go for this little exposed area over here with the probes. MaxPax is going to lose the probes. Like, normally I would say that this is looking amazing for Team Blue, but it's so weird to me that Rogue has 4 hatcheries. Why does he have 4 hatcheries? And now there's a second Void Ray coming in. Or they're going to jump on this bunker. They're not going to kill him, but he left the depots open. But only for a couple Lynx. Now these Lynx are going to jump on top of the tank. The Stalkers are getting absolutely deep fried by these Void Rays. The tank does stay alive. He lifted the factory actually to save the tank, which is clutch. And I think Team Blue has held this well enough. And even though the mind games were sufficient, the mind games were good, Hero really needed that faster pylon because that is the way this works, right? You go in right away. Does kill the Phoenix, which not the biggest deal ever, but it's nice. If Hero had the faster pylon, they would have been able to deny the bunkers, and then I actually think they would be winning. Right now, I would say that they're definitely in a losing spot, but there might be some kind of legendary plays they can still... I mean, it's 3 Void Rays, guys. 3 Void Rays against 5 Stalkers, that is not pleasant. Hero is expanding behind this, and MaxPax has realized that the attack is now pretty much over. So he is also making a Twilight Council. What is he going to make from the Twilight Council? We don't know yet. Okay. It's a good start to a Hero series, that's for sure. Now look at Rogue Supply. It's just so crazy, right? He looks like he's playing Brood War. Hatcheries without queens. He's saturating them one by one. This is some proper Brood War Zerg play right now. To check the situation for the blue team here, they defend it, and Spirit has 3 command centers. That means that his eventual follow-up is very good, but his position for the next 2 minutes kind of sucks, because before he gets Stim and combat shields and 1-1, he's going to be quite weak. He can't move out. But the moment he gets those things, he's going to be incredibly strong. So he has a really, really strong power spike, and that is probably what they're going to play around. I guess Rogue and Hero are going to try to prevent them from taking third bases, which they should 100% be able to do, by the way. Because Lynx can just kill this, and Lynx can also kill this entire army if they feel like it, by the way. So third base should be denied. Third base, if it's allowed to get up, that's a big, big mistake. It really should not be allowed to get up. That's actually a pretty nice hallucination. That is so much scarier than, like, you know, a Phoenix. Look, it's actually baiting all the Void Rays. Oh, they really shouldn't let this happen, guys. This army is so killable as well. And I think Rogue might have realized it. But he did make a lot of drones. Rogue is on 63 drones, which is amazing. But if it was Lynx, they could have also killed all of this. So there's that. Yeah, like I said, guys, Spirit has such a strong power spike. An insane power spike. Stim, Combat Shield, and 1-1 are both all going to finish around the same time. MaxPax doesn't really have a power spike. He's more just like generally in a decent spot, right? Like he's getting Blink, he's getting +1. Doesn't have that many gates yet, but he's just generally strong. Rogue is the strongest by far because he has 70 drones, double upgrades on the way. And Hero is just kind of dead for the most part. I mean, he's not completely dead. Might have some play. This is kind of a crazy move out by MaxPax because if there was a surround, it could have been pretty painful for him. But it didn't happen, so... I really think that Rogue looks so strong in 2v2, but it just feels like he always has so much stuff. Like, usually when the Link Flood gets held, both players are kind of down in the dumps. But Rogue is chilling here with 142 supply, 70 drones, double upgrades after doing a Link Flood that honestly didn't really do that much, you know? So, really impressive stuff. I think that the Terran army is still going to be a bit too strong. Oh, they're going to hit before Rogue's upgrades as well. Rogue's upgrades are actually a little bit faster than the 1-1 from Spirit. Oh, they don't have vision here. They're on the wrong side. Oh, you can't afford to lose another base right now. Yeah, Ling wraparound is going to have to be the key. Stasis Ward might prevent that. Let's see. Stasis Ward, how big is it? I think he saw it, maybe? Didn't look like he saw it just yet. Oh, well, that's actually a good detonation on that. Hero blinks in, but he misses one Stalker for the one-shot. So he barely doesn't get the one-shots on the tanks down. Rogue still has 150 supply for whatever reason. How is he? What? How does he have so much? It's like we're watching another Cheryl over it. It's kind of crazy. No, Hero really didn't have enough there. Not one-shotting those tanks was extra painful. Also, maybe should have let the tanks shoot something else like drones beforehand. But Team Blue is going to take game number 1. And they are going to make their role as favorites in this match come true. That said, I did really like the build that Hero went for with the mind game. It just needed to be executed a bit better, which is just completely typical for Hero, right? Like, either he is the best player you've ever seen in your life, or he builds his pylon 30 seconds late and just arrives when the stuff is already over, right? You're not poor yet. It's best of 3, okay? It's best of 3. The prediction is for the best of 3 as well. A little bit of a rough game number 1, but I definitely think Rogue and Hero can still do it. Okay, the game number 2, listening into Spirit and MaxPax communications, who might not be as active as some of our other players, but that's okay. Let's see, I can yap myself. I'm a bit of a yapatron now and then. Gold base, oh, very cool.
But it's at gold.
I like that.
Should I go Reaper? I think I will go Reaper. But they might.
Yeah, you can do that. I'll just play the same as I usually do.
I'm just
Checks
trying
out.
to build this to all in us actually.
In my head,
I don't
they
think
always
they're all-
play the same, both of them. So
Almost. Yeah, playing no scout.
no Nexus first, by the way, from either. Surprising. Nexus first is good stuff. Yeah, it's like if I scout something, it's like, oh, I guess I'll play Oracle into Blink. Yo, Duck with the Prime sub. Thank you, my friend. did go for the Reaper. That's actually a little bit of a switch up. Often he doesn't go for a Reaper. You guys want the POV? I think Spirit's the only one streaming in this match, so
Okay,
you'd have to
Kronos.
watch from there. Battery? I think Hero might go Blink,
Yeah, maybe you
actually.
can check from here. Or maybe just lay down. I think we're gonna try to go.
Sentry first?
Okay.
Yeah.
Seems like
Wow.
no Stargates.
Hmm. Whoa. He doesn't even call out the drone kill. He didn't even want to brag. That's a
Okay.
mental titan right there.
Did he chrono?
You can catch
Okay.
that. Yep.
Actually, I did not. But it doesn't matter. I killed Tron.
Wait. No tech yet, right? No tech yet. For Hero. 3cc for Spirit. Stargate for Max Packs, of course.
They got
Okay,
a lot
this
of
is-
links.
3 gate before tech.
Hmm.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
telling you, they just want to all in us.
I think this
Like,
might be
code is
mind
not big.
games, honestly. I think it's mind games. Twilight after 3
Why would you make
gates.
the Twilight links?
What? Keep in mind, Rogue has the gold base, so this mad mineral income, even though he's missing 5 workers compared to Max Packs, for example.
Maybe stay behind. Farm truck.
They're really good at scouting, this team. Max Packs already realized that it's probably not happening. Goes for the Twilight. They're good at scouting, reacting.
I can say he's not taking up first place.
Yeah. I mean, I hope he's not playing some.
Actually, maybe he
Don't
did
lose the
this.
oracles.
Maybe he did it because he was scared of Phoenix. So he has extra
I think
stalkers and
it's
it
the base.
gets blink
You
later.
cancel if you can't.
They don't have that good eco. Roaches.
Yeah, they're playing weird, I agree. And I see everything. They were scared of getting all in, so they didn't want to move out. Because if you move out against Link Stalker, you get surrounded and you die. So it's tough. If Spirit played Hellions, he could have. But Hellions would have been tough against Link Stalker, yeah. Who's Cyril's teammate? Everyone has a different teammate every round.
Use this one.
Lose it.
Spirit's telling him how to play. Spirit
Hey,
is the
he's
goat of this
expanding.
team all along. Oh
Quite
my.
late one.
51 drones. This game is
I'm assuming
weird.
he just goes fast upgrades. Hero.
I don't really get what they're doing. Like not like it's bad, but I don't have a grasp on it. Double eBay now. Later than every other player on the upgrades. Gold. Like Rogue is on 59 drones, but I kind of expected he would have gone higher, quicker. I guess you don't really need it with the gold base, but still.
Yeah, but it sucks by the way, so I need to.
Clem and Cyril were very good.
It's-
They played already.
He's moving out.
Yeah, I think they were a little bit too afraid of an all-in. But I kind of get it, because even as an observer, it looked like they wanted to do some kind of an attack, you know? They basically... Hero did a build to attack without making a proxy pylon and then just set it home. So it was confusing, you know? It was confusing. Yeah.
I don't know if you want to make him a. Put him over here.
Archives.
And over here
I
too.
like it, I like it. Let's see. Situation of the game army-wise. Stalker count's pretty much even. Yeah, I feel like Team Blue is not doing bad. They're really not doing bad at all. 68 rounds for Rogue. I mean, they have the gold base now too. This is very pressurable by
I mean, they would
Ravagers,
play Master Roach.
but you don't want the Ravagers to get blinked on. So it's a bit more of an operation than something simple. Yeah, Spirit's build was really not that nice for him. I think he committed a bit too much, like late upgrades, late 4th and 5th barracks and stuff. Spirit's supply is high, but his upgrades and his setup is a bit late. Yeah, look this. He also just buy the mineral line. Sensor tower's a nice snipe. Is he gonna repair it? No. Not really any point. Drop over here is good. Good vision by Rogue though.
Not like push soon.
Yeah, we we can do that. When you distract them with this drop, you can do a push.
Oh.
Oh, they come here.
See how they react. Not really that many units at home. I think Hero and Rogue are honestly
Cancel this.
playing them very well. Like they're confused, and at the same time they're really building up
Let's
quite
just go.
decently.
Yeah.
Storm is done.
Okay, I think like
Hive's on the way. Oh, Hero needs to help this though. I thought Hero was gonna do something for Rogue, but I guess not. Max's army is pretty small. Oh! Storms on the Stalkers. Things you don't see very often. Storms on the Marines. The tanks are so exposed. Dude, those storms were actually goated, by the way.
I go counter attack.
Oh, that's gonna die. Drop's gonna die, I mean. Hero's powerful now. Hero's really powerful. Rogue is suffering, though. All tanks are gonna be dead. He's using a lot of Ravagers, though, guys.
Nothing that is gonna count outside.
Okay. The drops are doing way too much.
I've got the blaze.
Way too much.
Oh, don't fight, but
But it's fine. I'm not actually engaging.
Oh, blinks for the tanks. Actually gets them both. What the heck? Just hero things, I guess. I feel like Team Blue is looking comfortable here because the Stalkers can kite everything forever. Rogue lost way too much to the drop. Crazy amount. 3 bases, basically. Or 4? I think 3. Hero is still the strongest player in the game, in my opinion, but Zerg is very gone. More losses. Blink forward is brave. This position is nasty, though, by the way. Look.
Help.
I want
Very
to
nasty.
sandwich them.
Honestly, he could blink on the Templar as well.
Because I'm supposed to hide some of this.
Yeah. One more? Oh, it has one more. Obviously, there's a random stasis ward. The max plot armor stasis ward. Yee! Good blink. Now Terran can clean up. Wow. I don't know
That's so
who
much eco.
I want to
Sick.
blame for this.
I should blink close faster.
I kind of feel like Hero should have dealt with the drop, you know? The drop is what won the game. And it was on Rogue's base, so you could blame Rogue, but I really think that Hero had the tools to deal with it very
It's
easily, but
counterattack.
he just didn't, you know?
Yeah, I have the. Actually, I can't defend my. I know.
Oh.
Never mind, I'm totally.
The Templar snipes. Yeah, well done.
Okay, I'm trying to walk in a little
Spirit
bit.
Max. The champions of Season 1 are gonna take down Rogue and Hero. 2-0. Rogue and Hero are good, guys. I know this game was not their best, probably, but Rogue and Hero are contenders for the tournament, in my opinion. Is there ping? Yeah. Yeah. Europe against Korea always has a bit of ping. I think this game was, I would call it theoretically close. It wasn't, but it should have been. Like, the drop was absurd. It killed, like, maybe like 80% of Rogue's eco, a drop, you know? And not 6 medevacs, it was 2. So that was, oh, painful. That was really way too much. And I'm sure they know
That
it
was
too.
clean.
I'm sure they know it.
Yeah.
No, no reaction for the win. That was.
I don't think they really know to play the matchup.
Oh, okay, okay. I hear you,
Okay.
Max.
Thanks. It's GG.
Yeah.
Good luck next.
Thanks. And you too.
This is so different from every other team. Every other team so far we tuned into, they analyze for like 5 minutes. They're like, this was sick, this was bad. And this guy's like, I don't think they know how to play. Thanks, GG. That's good. I love it. Yeah, no, let's take a look at it for a quick second. When did the drops happen? It started happening now. First of all, this was a spotted drop, by the way. This was a completely spotted drop. They saw this coming from the start. Then Hero, he had like his army out here all the time, but he didn't send anything. So then Rogue kind of got cooked here in the main base. Like this is really, like it's 53 drones now only. Really, really bad. Also loses to this at this. I didn't even lose every drone to 2 zealots on that base. And this was not the worst drop. This one gets cleaned up, okay? Then look at this. Low HP Marines. Get in here. Kill this hatch. Kill the drones on this base. Okay. Move on. Kill this base. And it's just way too much. Look at the supplies now. Right? If they look at this army over here. At any point, Hero could have sent the Stalkers and just blink on the medevacs, kill everything, you know? But it was just like a little bit too slow. I mean, Rogue could have defended it as well. It's kind of hard to say who should have done it, but what we do know is that someone should have done it, and this is when they lost. Because even now, look at the supply here. They can get this position. This base is pretty much owned. They have Storm, they have Roach Ravager. Even if they have like one base more of eco on Rogue side, it actually would have probably been okay. So that was pretty painful. Anyway, we have a beautiful match on our hands. We have Trigger and Lambo against GG Machine and Rogue. Now, it is Protoss Zerg against Zerg. I think that this might be one of the matchups where Zerg can do something. I feel like if you play Zerg against like Protoss Terran, like Zerg has become a little better throughout this circuit. Cyril in particular has innovated a lot. It's still not ideal, one of the worst combinations still, but it's gotten a little better. But I think against Protoss Zerg, you might have some things you can do. But yeah, it all depends on how good these guys are, right? Like these guys could have the worst teamwork ever known, or they could actually be pretty sick. Like, we literally don't know. It's gonna be pretty hard, you know? It's gonna be pretty hard. Lambo Trigger. I'm sure they're gonna have good communications. I think they're both good communicators. They're both good in 2v2. So are these guys, of course, over here. So we'll see. Protoss Zerg against Zerg. Interesting stuff. I would imagine that Trigger 1000% goes for a Stargate. Normally, the percentage, there you go, a Protoss goes for a Stargate in 2v2 is already like 80% at least. But against double Zerg, you just kind of have to. Like, Oracle is just too good, you know? Oracle's just too good. We also have 3 players we haven't seen before. We've only seen Rogue before in Group B this tournament. And he did lose 0-2 in that last match, so that's pretty painful. He's definitely going to need to get a win on the board. GG Machine, did he play in round 1, guys? Can one of you quickly check, maybe? I don't think he played in round 1. I feel like I didn't see him, so this might actually be his first match of the tournament, so it's not as important as starting down 0-2, but he didn't. Ah, perfect. Thank you. Evolution Chamber for GG Machine. Very fast. This is what I was talking about, by the way. Very fast third base by Rogue. This is when you start the third base normally, roughly, as you can see here, or here. Now the Adept is making this a night. Has Rogue made the unit? Well, they don't have units. Oh, that's a painful cancel right away. Hey, fun fact, by the way. I only learned this recently. Did you guys know that this base is actually better than regular bases? It doesn't look like it, right? But regular bases, look at this. Regular bases are a mix of half mineral patches. This is 900. You can't see this below my camera. This has 900 and this is 1800, okay? But this is only 1800 patches, so it's actually a significantly better base than a usual base. Now, Team Red is trying to pressure a bit, but I think there's more than enough links to stop this, actually. G-Machine is making a lot. Rogue already going up to Lair, which feels a little bit greedy, but yeah, I mean, perfectly fine hold, honestly. The only downside is that Lambo killed this third base, so Lambo is going to have a third, and GG Machine is not going to have a third. But GG Machine will have +1 instead, That's a very good Oracle, by the way. 4 kills right away. GG Machine is getting bullied right now, man. This is when Rogue builds the 4th hatchery. I just know it. I know my Rogue, guys. This is when he's like, I don't care about you. 4th hatch. My teammates on 1 base, 4th hatch. That's the deal. Yeah, look how good these Oracles are. 10 kills on this guy already. Is out of energy, though, pretty much. Now, what the G-Machine wants to do is wait for this +1 attack to go in. The G-Machine actually a little bit greedy, by the way. Hasn't made a spore yet. Hasn't built a spore. Where's the 4th hatch, Rogue? I want to see it. Roach Warren, Lair, Roach Speed. I think Rogue might have a nice timing attack here. I feel like Roaches with... Well, he doesn't have an Evo Chamber, looks like. I was going to say Roaches with... Oh, that Oracle? Roaches with 1-1 would go very, very hard here. Like, Twilight Council was late for trigger. A little bit of a... well, it didn't look like a run-by, more like a scout. Now, this is the moment where GG Machine goes for the run-by. Lumbo still no drones on his 3rd, basically, by the way. GG Machine run-by would be beautiful here. +1 attack is about to finish. Go for the run-by. If the Oracle's out of position, you get in here, you kill the hatch, and it's completely back, you know? Actually, they don't have energy. They're completely out of energy. There's going to be a little counter-attack. Oh, this is going to be... No, go for it, GG Machine. You have +1 attack, bro. Why are you going back for this? No. No. He's going to catch like 4 links, maybe. I did say maybe. 1, 2. 2 links. No, that was going to be so delicious. There's no energy on those Oracles. You got a recharge on this one. That's why it has energy now, but it didn't have energy back then. He did force the low energy one to turn on again, so that is decent. Rogue has quite literally double supply of GG Machine. It's 107 against 55. And the other 2 players are in between them. This... Okay. 17 Roaches against 7... I mean, Rogue, go across the map and I think he might cook them. They barely have units. Okay, finally the attack by GG Machine. This is what we wanted to see all along. That is great. Rogue still not moving at all. He's going to take the 4th hatch now. Hydra Den, Tunneling Claws. Okay, so Rogue is not interested in attacking. I think it's kind of a shame, actually, because I feel like Trigger was really late on the Twilight. Lambo was really late on the Roaches. Like, there's no +1, there's no Roach Speed. I actually think they could have done something here, guys. This does not look like a powerful defense to me. It was 7 Roaches, I think, against 17 with 5 Stalkers. That's what it was. So... I mean, obviously they don't have full vision like I do, but I really think with losing that much eco, you want to make something happen. Like, Rogue has the best eco, but there's only so many drones you can build, right? Okay, Lurker Den is cool. Lurker Den is pretty cool. Love to see that. I'll listen to the comms in game number 2. I like that formula. Game number 1, I yap. Game number 2, a little bit of yapping, a little bit of comms. That's nice. Now, Lurkers are an amazing, amazing unit here, but can they really get Lurkers out in time? That is a big question. How many Roaches do we have now? We have 90. Yeah, really doesn't have that many Roaches. He went up to 67 or 76 drones, which is quite a lot. He does have Tunneling Claws, but now they're going to see it. Pro tip, you can see if there's Tunneling Claws by the spikes on the Roaches. If they have the spikes, you know Tunneling Claws is researched. So now they know. At least if they were paying attention, they would know. But this is going to be a hard defense because it's just stasis wards non-stop. Blink Stalkers blinking back. I guess they're trying to buy time for Lurkers, but it's probably not going to come in time, I think. I mean, Lambo is also already at 150 supply. Now, this is a cool move. Both of these are cool moves. Lynx, probably into here would be the best, actually. I think GG Machine tried to do it earlier and saw there was a cannon and a battery here, so they probably won't go into that. Let's see, did the Lynx come back? I think they might have come back. Okay, Rogue in the counterattack. Lambo is expecting it, actually. Like I said, they did see that there were Tunneling Claws on these Roaches because of the skin. So Lambo is perfectly ready for the Tunneling Claws. Trigger has a cannon in each base. This would be some really sick foresight, by the way. Look at this. Yeah, Lambo thinks he might have missed the Roaches, so he went back. Really good movement on both. Now, GG Machine has his own Hydras, but he's only on 110 supply. He's going to be into this base. I mean, there is a cannon over here, so... It's going to do a little bit of damage, right? Not that much, but it's going to do a little bit of damage. A little bit distracting. Keep in mind, the main thing is that they're buying time for the Lurkers. They need Lurkers or they will die. And it kind of looks like they might be too late here. Did kill a decent amount of pros in the end, I guess. But, I mean, Trigger is still at 77, so I really doubt he cares. He has, well, now he lost a couple more, actually. To this Linger. Oh, that's a really good run by, actually. That killed the entire mineral line. Lost like 10 plus over there. The Hydras... Okay, the Hydras are good against the Stalkers, but you do want the tanky front line of the Roaches. And I think Trigger's just gonna get onto the Hydras too much. Hydras are really in a small count now. Ravagers do not want to be fighting as Roaches directly. Neither do the Roaches. Or the Hydras, rather. And I think Team Red is gonna take game number 1. I do feel really like they had an opportunity there, guys. If they just attacked with +1 links and the Roaches, I don't think Rogue realized how hard he was chilling. I honestly don't think Rogue realized how hard he was chilling. It was like 6 minutes or so, I want to say. Maybe like a little bit earlier than that. Let's look at the position of the game here. So at this point, +1 is finished. And we have... Look at this. We have 7... Look, just... This is crazy. We have 17 Roaches against 18 links and 2 Stalkers. Okay? Even GG Machine beats their army. I think they would have won if they attacked. I really think they would have, but they let them be greedy. And even though you can say, you know, they don't have full map vision like me, if you take that much damage, but you do have an upgrade, you kind of want to make use of your advantage, right? So a little bit of a mistake here. Lambo and Trigger take game number 1.
Like, honestly, on this map, if one guy goes 15 match, I think they could even hold the 3rd base. And it walks the queen down. Let's see if they think of that. Then one guy can go 2 base and the other guy go 3 base. And it actually works out quite nicely.
I feel like they wouldn't be able to communicate that to each other. It's too complicated.
Yeah, that's what they take the break for, you know?
They wouldn't be able to
even so.
communicate that to each other, he says.
I think they just play 2 base each. That's my feeling.
I know he's talking about language barrier, but to me it sounds like he thinks they're like
That's a good question.
cave droolers, you know, like... Oh, that's so good. We barely get to see this map because it's so good for Terran, by the way. But now we don't have a Terran, so we get to see it. That's very cool. 3 Zergs in a match. This could be an absolute psycho match. I hope we see a win on the board for Rogue, though. 0-4 is painful. I mean, I think they probably are grunting to each other. If we get a game 3, we'll hop on their comms, okay? And we'll see what's happening over there. It makes this good map good for Terran. Reaper cliffs everywhere. Tank position in the natural. I think mostly those 2 things, I guess, are really, really good. Like, this tank positioning is just disgusting, you know? Reapers, also very good.
Double 16 hatch.
Double 16 hatch, he says. Trigger doesn't even know what that means, bro. Just say double hatch first. Doesn't matter when it was built.
Didn't pull a 3rd drone and gas either, so I don't think they're doing
Yo, this is some
super committed pressure or anything.
scientific scouting.
I think they're gonna try to expand again. At least one guy. Otherwise, he wouldn't open like this.
Yeah.
He knows, man. He's just like Cyril. He's a knower.
Let's see how long I can get the block on it.
Trigger is a little bit more of a, what do you call it? A grumpy communicator. I had the same when I played with him. He's a little more grumpy and serious in his communication.
He's sending his things across, which is a bit weird
Yeah,
if you want to see it there.
Yeah, I think it's scouting. I guess it's 2 base. No, there
I
it
think
is.
he just messed up, to be honest.
Oh, he did
like
mess
Korean
up.
They
communication.
both take their 3rd base. Oh no. Okay, let's try to kill this one first, because the other one is easier to kill. Yeah?
Oh, so they're
Yeah.
completely convinced they're gonna kill them. That's what it sounds like. We're listening to Lambo and Trigger right now.
I didn't
We said
believe
it.
in it for a second, so I only made 4 links, but it should still be enough.
So they're convinced they can kill it with Ling Oracle. I guess that's the point. Because otherwise I don't see what's so vicious about this.
Be a bit careful with your Auric energy, because they might be like limb flooding.
Okay.
Lambo knows, man.
Yeah, I'll go through
I need your adapt. Okay, many links.
This looks really dumb. It's
Let's
so
just try to hit this one, I
caveman.
guess.
2 Zergs. Slow links. The one Oracles, they need queens.
Need to watch out, their speed is gonna finish soon.
Yep. Adept's gonna die.
It's a lot.
Both of those are gonna die, actually. Oh, this one is also gonna die probably.
Yeah,
barely
just be
not?
careful of the defense.
Yeah.
I'm trying to buy timing links.
I mean, yeah, it should be fine no matter what.
They seem so confident that we're gonna kill both of these bases. They're like, let's kill this one first. They said, you know.
Yeah, we're fine as well.
So I'm kind of, I'm not seeing it yet. Do they have so many links? By the way, this is crazy.
Oh, it's bailing. What the fuck?
If it's
Lambo
Venus,
is
you
even
just
more.
you kill them with the Arcus.
Yeah,
Very
I
good.
get them. Cancel.
This seems like a nut strategy to do against Zerg. Or against Protoss, sorry. Double link flood against Oracles.
Rogue lost a bunch of workers. With a bunch, I mean one.
That's such a uThermal com. Look at 1 million workers. And by million I mean
good.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm ahead of both of them for sure, and you're also ahead of both of them, so it's...
Okay. Not wrong.
Here's a Rush Warrior.
That's maybe a little wrong.
No Spore. Crazy.
Rogue is kind of chilling, I think. I'm surprised these
No
links are
Spore
at home.
again.
It's always for free, Naris. 8 Reapers for 4 workers. Killed 4 workers for free. That's how it is. Out of energy. Spire! Woo! Little scary on low eco, to be honest, but we'll see. Oracles are so crazy, by the way. I think Oracle should get nerfed. Not based on this game, but just in general. Oracles are too... They just do everything, you know? Protoss need some power in other areas, and have
He has no
Oracles
drones at
be
his
less-
surface.
This
have
looks
them
like
be less
Muda,
OP.
this drunk on. Who's that, Jimmy?
He's a knower.
I think it's Muda.
He knows.
Yeah, maybe.
Your main base, drop.
No.
He's actually like Cyril. He's telling his teammate what to do. He knows everything. Lambo is Cyril. Same guy.
I think we just attack if it's Muda. Like, do you
Eight
have
workers? 8
we
workers
just
killed.
go with your blinking custom up. Maybe proxy get even.
Really good drop, by the way. Really good.
Sure.
Oracles are not here.
Why are they both here? See
6.
what's going on.
He's gonna drop again. I will put a stalker there.
Okay, I'll be cannon.
I'm listening to Lambo and Trigger birds. They're not casting. They're just communicating to each other. I'm an overseeing yapper.
He's +1 melee, so if he has Mudas, it's not gonna be too early. But I think for sure it's Mudas.
Mythos are already here, but it's just
Yeah,
was
I think
6, 11
Yeah,
already.
it's
Oh,
fine.
actually,
Yes, knew this.
Okay.
Lambo
No, I
Let me tank
supply.
with the roaches. Yeah, wait till roach speed. That's 10 seconds.
Look at Lambo supply. Let him 1v2. Let him in. Let him cook.
Nice. Okay, I just tanked for you. You could Mudas.
There's a lot of Mythos actually, though. Does he have enough stalkers, guys? Look, the Z-Machine microing the roaches. Should be enough anyway. Even if the Mythos win. Yeah. Wow. Cooked. Deep fried. Adios.
Hit him with a fire.
4-0 for Lambo. And Trigger actually don't know. I think Trigger lost his first match maybe. Yeah, wow. Okay, I mean, what is there to say? Clean as hell, no? Clean as hell. I mean, the Mythos might kill the Stalkers eventually, but I think they have more problems. Man, Lambo is impressive. Very impressive there.
Yes.
Really?
Very impressive on the comps, no? Knows everything. Helps his teammate, helps himself,
Well,
All right.
all right.
helps
GG's.
casters.
GG's. Good luck in your last match today.
You too. Bye bye.
Okay.
Bye bye.
All business. That was also all business. Holy moly. That was dominant. Absolute domination. Yeah, Lambo 4-0, guys. Very nice. Oh, this is sick. Okay, so we get to catch game 2 and potentially game 3 of this series. Because the Zerg match finished so fast. Hey, this is a crazy result for game number 1. Because personally, I think Terran is even worse than Zerg. Doesn't actually matter. I think it's both terrible. But them winning at least one game against what I think is the strongest race combination, that is surprising already. I thought this was going to be a fast 2-0 sweep. Also, guys, just saying, Rogue is 0-4, and Hero is one game away from going 0-4, and they are insanely good, so wow. So in the top left, we have Spirit and Cure. And in the bottom right, we have Solar and Hero. I think Solar and Hero must have finished pretty high in the standings as well. I want to say that they were probably... I know Solar was like tied 4th, if I remember correctly. And Hero was slightly below that, so maybe like rank 4, rank 7 or so. Yo, Spray with the Prime sub, thank you. Yeah, I would expect Hero and Solar to win this one. Even now, I would predict that they win 2-1. And I haven't even seen game number 1. I do know that it was probably relatively long because they finished game 1 in the same time as we finished that whole series. So maybe like 20 minutes-ish or so again, or maybe they started a bit later, so let's say 15. Huh, interesting stuff. Spirit and Cure, what are they gonna do? I know Terran has some situations where it can feel good. It really depends on what builds you go for, you know? Yeah, late game is actually pretty decent if you play Tank Ghost. Or let's say one person can play Pure Bio into Ghost, the other person can play Bio Tank into Ghost. That sounds pretty nice. Liberators, perhaps. But getting there sounds like a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. So, how I can summarize Terran's strength in 2v2 is that they can have some decent early aggression with Reapers. Hellions, okay? Hellion Phoenix, stuff like that. Then Terran has a very weak period from the opening in the transition to the late game. Like before you get Stim, Combat Shield +1, the Terran is kind of useless and they just sit there. So I imagine that taking the third base must be incredibly difficult. Hey, this is controlled by one player, by the way. He let Cure control both Reapers. Look at that. You can see the circle around the Reaper. This is Cure controlling both Reapers. And he's gonna lose one. But he was annoying. Solar's definitely annoyed. So that's a success, right? That's I mean, that's what I play for personally. To annoy my opponents. I don't play to win. So, no, wait, no, actually, yeah, he lost Spirit's Reaper, but not his own. That... -1 for the Team Spirit, I guess. That has to be on purpose. No Stargate. Actually, kind of dig it. Yeah, for sure. Against double Terran, no Stargate. Makes complete sense. If there's a player that's really good with Blinkstalkers as well, would be Hero. Well, there's actually a couple, you know. Maxpax, Clem. Very good Protoss players with Blinkstalkers. But Hero, amazing. 2-gate Blink Robo. He's playing a PvT 1v1 right now. That's what he's doing. For the POVs, if you guys want to look it up, we have Spirit and Solar streaming, I believe. So you have a POV on each team. I'm not sure if Solar is on one of the Korean platforms or on Twitch. I think I got multiple links for him. Not entirely sure, but you guys can check it out. Okay. Link is not working, seems like. Did I forget it? Should be SC2 Solar on Twitch if he's live, anyway. The Reaper Scout, that is Blink plus Robo. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really too crazy going on from Solar's side here. Solar is live? Ah, perfect. Thank you, guys. If you guys remind me, I can fix the link after. So he's making a turret. I have no idea why. Actually, I do have an idea why. He's playing against Hero, and he's like, this freaking psycho is probably going to make DTs or something. So, reasonable. Caved under reasonable pressure. Double Forge from Hero. And these guys are both playing Bio as well, by the way. It's 3cc, 3 racks. And it's 3cc, Well, I think it was barracks, factory, 3cc, then 2 extra barracks. So, pretty similar builds. So actually doing pretty much what I was talking about, by the way. One guy's playing tanks, the other guy seems to just be going straight into bio. I mean, they're good builds, for sure. The reason why this could be bad against Proto Zerg is because, against Zerg, it's hard to be greedy because they can always out-greed you. So you kind of want to hit a timing. But that's when the Protoss player kind of comes into play, right? Like, he can just stop you from hitting a timing comfortably. So that's why this could be a difficult situation. But if they don't get stopped, if they can either walk across the map or they get their thirds taken for free, then they could actually be good. Mutas by Solar? Okay. Not what I was expecting, really. I think Hydrolink Bane would be very nice here, for example, but... I mean, Mutas could be great too. We'll see. We'll just see. Protoss player also is going for 8-gate Blinkstalkers, by the way. 7-gate Blinkstalker with the double upgrades. No splash yet, which against Terran you're definitely going to need at some point. Now, this is a pretty cool idea. You could see that Cure was going to take this base first, I believe. But then he changed his mind and took this one instead. And this is a way more defensible position, so that is nice. So yeah, what I think the Terrans need to do is... either they attack soon TM and get a really nice attack going, or they need to survive until very late game. Because the mid game is going to be brutal for them, okay? Spire, Mutas are going to be here. War Prism is going to be here. 10 Zealots. I think you made a Templar Archives, correct? No, not yet. Okay, I thought I saw Templar Archives earlier, but not yet. But yeah, Prism and Mutas are going to just tear them apart. It's going to be really hard to defend. So either they hit a sick timing attack, or they just need to pull on their freaking Maru pants and defend perfectly for the next 10 minutes. And then they can make ghosts, both of them, and then we can see some stuff happen. For now, I'm a little scared for them, because I think the attacks are going to be tough to defend. But we'll see, you know? It's not impossible. Definitely not. It's not impossible. But tearing them apart. Hell yeah. Without Terran, but still tearing them apart. Also, he's just skipping the rich gas base. I guess he's scared of a push here, or perhaps tanks over on this low ground here. I do like the strategies that every player is going for here. I think Solar, maybe I would have preferred Hydras, just because Hydrolink Bane would be pretty good at fighting against this stuff, especially when Vipers come out. Now look at this, this is a bad moment. They moved out, and that's where the Mutas come in. Now they have the decision to make. Go back or A move. They are, for now, disjointed. Go back, and now they attack, and they attack. They realized that the Mutas were going to cook them anyway, and they're going to go for a big attack. Now, this is the problem. I thought I saw the Templar Archives, but we didn't. So that means that the hero has no splash, and he's not fighting one bio army. He's fighting 2 bio armies, which means that he needs Solar, for sure. And the Balix might actually get blocked by the Zealots. That force field is horrible, but that is the worst force field ever. He not just saved the tank, he also blocked both of their... That was disgusting. That was really not... That was not pleasant to watch. That force field hurt my soul a little bit. 2 Colossus are on the way, but that's gonna take another 30 seconds or so. Now, there's not that much army left. Solar is powerful here, by the way. Solar is powerful here. The Mutas have completely cleaned up... I'm looking at the minimap, I don't want to look away from this fight. The Mutas have completely cleaned up Cure's main base, so Cure is in trouble. Keep in mind that Hero is about to get 2-2, so Hero's follow-up is pretty good. He also still has a third base that is on the top side, and it seems like they're going to be able to clean this up quite nicely. Pretty big Terran reinforcements here, so you want to be careful with the Mutas in particular. You don't want to lose the Mutas here. This is... There's another base. Why are the probes here? He's just going to lose them now. No Hero. What is going on? He legit had time to click their probes through the army and go to that 4th base, but instead he just kind of... he just kind of loses all the probes there. That is brutal. Now, Solar is still pretty powerful. Kira has his mining back. I think they have... I mean, they still have 1 good shot at clearing this up, I think, but Solar doesn't really have that many baitings. He's making 20 now. There's a couple tanks on the high ground. God, I can't believe it. This base would have been saturated. And even if not, if the Terran army would have been pulled up here, then they can counterattack to the middle, and that would be very annoying. That seems like a bit of a wasteful drop here, yeah. Just to kill an Overlord. Can he kill that? Oh, 1 HP, the plot armor. The Piotr plot armor, we're gonna call it. It wasn't even Piotr, but still. 2 medevacs getting sniped. Yeah, Solar's doing well here. And Hero does have 2 Colossus without thermal lands, though. That's a pretty big difference, actually. Big drop into the main base by Spirit, and they're going to make use of that opportunity to go forward. But their army is actually not very big here, guys. These Banelings could clean house. He's going to try to follow the Marines there with those Baneling. Yeah, Solar is going to clean all of this up. He's going to kill both of their armies at the front. I think Hero's going to be able to clean the army up in the main base as well with those laser giraffes, albeit taking some damage. There's a lot of probes over here, so he probably recalled them. Spirit is not finding them right now. Also, can the Mutas please kill these? I wouldn't mind it. So Spirit is going to lose another 20 supply or so over here. Still has Medivacs AFK. Solar is powerful, man. Solar is strong. And I'm pretty sure Hero recalled. Unless Chrono Boost is even better than I thought. But I don't think so. So the Terran should have known about this base. But he didn't actually go there. Oh my. I mean, this is illegal. He should not be allowed to have this. Now Solar is going to harass again. Also, I don't know if they were... I don't think they were setting this up to be a 3-base all-in, but it kind of turned into one. Right? Like, no 4th CCs. He did have a Ghost Academy, but... That's a couple too many turrets, actually. Yeah, they both have turrets. Very well done by the Terrans. Now, Hero does have thermal lands, excuse me. So his army is going to be quite good. I mean, Hero's army is actually just perfect against what the Terrans have. Marine Tank is not good against Colossus stuff. But he does have to be in position. Yapping a little bit too much. Mutas are also not super high in number, so it's kind of hard to do anything with them at this point. Pay Colossus sadly not going to help against the hallucination. Not saving the probe, save the base. Yeah, it's genius. Hero fool us again. I would like a counterattack here. I think you don't want to fight into 2 Terran siege on a high ground with Ghost. That sounds a little sad. Good, excellent. I think what I would like Solar to do is actually just literally take this base and this one and just let the left one die. Like this you can't really stop these counterattacks, you know? You have to go back with the army. Reinforcement can't stop it. So Solar is basically gonna kill 2 bases right now. Banelings here would be juicy though. Banelings here would be very, very nice. Yeah, Solar is actually trading 1 base for 2, which is an amazing move. Hero is back up in supply. Making 2 more Colossus. Losing 2 command centers actually. Spirit lost 2 command centers. Solar sniping Liberators with Mutas from behind. This base, dude, just a couple Banelings on this would have been so pleasant, but instead he's actually going to use the links for it. And I think the double Terrans are a little cooked. Now the chance for the double Terrans is basically that these guys attack into this in an unfortunate way. Hero's army is good against this stuff, but if tanks are already sieged, if Liberators are already sieged, if Ghosts are out on the map, you have to be really careful. Now, it looks like they're planning to go for it. This is completely unnecessary. The other guys have no eco, but I think they have more than enough. This army was not well positioned by Cure. It was way too clumped, so he had to run away with it all. Solar rolls through with the Banelings. The Colossi are untouched. If the tanks are gone, the Colossi cannot be killed. And the double Terran team, they do have a big wave of reinforcements still. But it looks like they're going to be losing this game. And that was... well, let's put it this way. It was incredibly unclutch by Hero. But then they clutched up in the end, right? Solar really good with the units. Not kidding, if he didn't go for this counterattack, this could have been a tough match. If it wasn't for that counterattack, the Terrans very likely get their 4th bases up, because he was building a 4th base. They have way more eco, because they have no eco right now. The first base, look at this. Pretty much mined out, right? Pretty much mined out. Very bad eco there. So that counterattack really did it, so well done. This could have been a disastrous start to the tournament for Hero. Not sure how Solar did actually, but at least for Hero. But they do clutch up and win game number 2. Score is 1-1. We are listening to Spirit and Cure if they speak. If they don't, then we're still listening, but we won't hear anything. So then I'll just do the yapping myself. Oh, I heard someone grunting. That's a start. That's good stuff. Rohana. I actually like this map for the Terrans, I have to say. Because I really think the best thing the Terrans can do is just go for like a powerful 2-3 base all-in, right? And this map is decent for it, so... Yeah, maybe they're using code.
You go, I think, double factory, maybe. Mech?
Oh.
Okay.
Mech on Rohana?
Maybe Harass Zerg. Hellion? Blue Flame Hellion? Wait.
Okay.
No Helium?
Blue Flame, yeah.
Marine tank after mechanic?
No,
Think
just
after Mech?
Mech.
Okay.
Okay. I kind of get
I go.
curious question. Because mech on this map seems absolutely terrible. This is your third base. Like,
Maybe Viking. You make maybe tank, Helion, Viking. Colossus dies. And I go Marine.
Piotr is a bit of a shot caller, isn't he? Mr. Spirit.
He does not.
No scout. Yeah, that's fair.
Yo, Loki, double proxy 2-rax would go kind of hard. No scout? Well, mech is actually pretty good against Lynx and Robo. The problem with mech is that it's slow. So it's already kind of hard to do in 2v2 because you just kind of
Now
get
you
pulled
need to make
apart.
bunker. You go factory.
But especially on this
Maybe.
map, very open. So mech is... I think maybe he just doesn't want to play double bio again. That's understandable, to be honest.
Or proxy.
Oh,
Oh, defend.
proxy.
Oh, he thinks it's a proxy. That's kind of bad.
No, I don't.
That zealot is honestly useless.
Oh.
You
Okay, go ramp maybe.
You might as well let it die. Look at this guy. 24 HP zealot, baby. It's useful? For what? Oh! No, queen! Ouch. Very suspicious. Once again, it's Spirits Reaper dying, huh?
It's okay.
It's okay. That's pretty bad. Oh, did they?
You're
No,
doing
actually,
very good.
they get
You're
this
doing
guy.
very good.
Boom. Cyclone.
Maybe no second. Just tank.
Okay. I tell you, Piotr is a shot caller, man. Doesn't matter who he's playing with. It's very interesting to see that there's a couple players that very clearly look at their allies all the time. You know? Yeah, it's like... the way he's talking is like... how I was getting coached in Warcraft 3 when I'm bronze. It's like... No spellbreaker, make a rifleman, you know? It's like... yes, sir. Second factory on the way. Yo, Spirit, you need to help him there, buddy. He really wants to win. No, it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just it's notable. Very notable. The Cyclone actually would have been pretty decent here, but tank was probably a better call. So. No, I think the tank is nice. I think the tank's pretty nice. Cyclone will be pretty useless later as well. So. Oh.
We can move tank here.
I mean, listen, guys. I'm a Terran player. So even though they have 6 orbitals, I feel like there might be a chance they don't have a scan. Just saying. There's... let's see. There's no scan on here. This one scans soon. No scan, no scan, no scan, no scan. 6 orbitals without scans. Welcome to Terran, guys. Hope you enjoy your stay. That is so disgusting, actually.
Kitty.
6 orbitals, no scan. They're gonna have 1 soon.
No scan.
Oh, Cure. I guess he's... honestly should be killing the Marines. But...
Okay, good.
no, he missed!
Oh, very good for us. I think.
He missed! Not like this. yeah, he needs the coaching. Oh god. That's so painful for just 2 DTs. 6 orbitals. Oh man. Ouch. Wait, he scanned twice? I didn't see it. I didn't actually see the double. He scanned 3 times for that? Oh god. Oh, they
Okay,
both
take
scanned.
that first.
Oh, okay. Oh god. Yeah, I mean, at least Hero's build is not that economical, and they do have 6 orbitals. But I mean, Solar is having the best game of his life. Look at Solar. There's 70 drones. These clowns are on 2 bases.
Okay, go. Move. Maybe take third base.
This is... It's not happening, this game, I think, guys. I think it's not happening this game. Oh. Like,
good.
this is the problem with mech. You can't even defend both bases. It's too slow. So you literally have to choose. Or you let your teammate, you know, pray that your teammate holds it 1v2. Mech on Rohana is a choice, man. I'm telling you guys. It's a choice for sure. 5th hatch. I guess the only upside is that Solar is going to run out of bases to take at some point. Yeah. This makes it even worse. Prism against mech. Actually, I would have liked if he just went here with the Prism and then just dropped this base as well. I guess he just wants to make sure to keep the Prism alive, but I think that would have been a very nasty move. Look at Cure. Well, he's going to have to take this base, literally. And then this entire left flank is going to be open. That's what he's going to have to do. Yeah, these guys are going to have to camp their ass off, okay? There's no other way. They're not allowed to do anything. They're literally not allowed to play.
Must think again.
Creep is in their face. Oh god. This is an actual Terran nightmare right here. Colossus, Banelings. Forced to play mech by Spirit. Scan 3 times for a DT. Oh, here they go. Yeah, they're actually just gonna get broken too. Even in the middle of their defensive position, they're gonna die. I mean, it's a good trade. It's not gonna get much better than this, but... Alright, this is... If we attack down here, the Bane is... Just click there with a natural, bro. Okay, I mean... Oh, couldn't be much better, honestly. Couldn't be much better for the Terrans. Ouch. Oh! Wait. Wait, why are these SCVs here? Oh, I think he misclicked, no? I think he double-clicked like this and clicked them. Unless I missed something over here. I don't think I did, but... Oh, god. Yeah, I mean, they survived pretty decently. I think Cure needs to realize that he needs to take this base. Like, yeah, exactly. There's just no way.
I mean, to take the base here.
No, Spirit's like, no, this is my base. Spirit literally claiming the base, bro. Unless he said, I'm gonna take the base here, and I misheard, but I don't think so. He's taking his 3rd when the Ultra Cavern is finished. Look at his timing. Which is gonna finish faster? The Ultra Cavern or the 3rd landed? Oh, the 3rd one by 1 second. That's disgusting. DT, I mean, Hero's just having too much fun. 5 Ultras, DT Blink, 3 Robos. We need some nukes. At this point, we might as well. At this point, you might as well go for the best strategy award and win with nukes. Either you lose, or you lose with nukes. Or in like 0.1% of the time, you win with the nukes, or you hit really big and then you get an award, you know? That's... It was the Cyclone, man. The Spirit coaching wasn't enough. Oh, poor guys. This has been the nicest game for Solar ever. He didn't have to do anything. Hero sent in 2 DTs, they semi-died to them, and then he's just 80 drones. 88 by now.
Oh.
Like, it's not even a great way to A move, but they can. They can do whatever they want, you know? There's a lot of... They didn't calculate the Vikings there. The Vikings did own the Colossus really easily, but... I mean, the Zerg literally cannot be stopped. Ling Ultra doesn't lose to this crap, you know? Okay. I think it's an... It's an important result for the tournament, actually. Because... For the group, rather. Because Solar and Hero were actually both 0 and 3, by the way. They were 1 game away, and very close in the last game. To going 0-4, both of them. Right? And I think Spirit and Cure both won their first matches 2-0. So now they're all going to be 1-1. So it's going to be very, very exciting. Very exciting. Good standings so far. Yeah, they're absolutely cooked. Cure had a bit of a stinker here, let's be honest. But Spirit telling him to go mech on Rohana.
No. Okay, GG. Good luck.
Not my favorite.
Okay, good luck. 2.
Okay, DT gets in. First of all, I do want to say it is a tragedy that you can have no scan on 6 orbitals. That's disgusting. Okay, let's see. I think he just scans too early. Oh, okay, that's okay. That is okay. Honestly, that's messed up. How does that get through? That is okay. No, cure is forgiven. That is disgusting. How does that get through? Like, are you serious? Isn't that crazy? Like, look at that. It literally gets through here, and then even like like really? That's messed up. Okay, so this happened first, and then I think they went for the double scan. You guys said. When did they have it? Roughly in 4 seconds. Oh yeah, oh god. Oh, the triple scan. I mean, even at this, I honestly I didn't believe in this strat at all. He's playing. Look at what he has. He's playing Mechius, 3 tanks and 2 Hellions. He can literally never take this, so he has to take this one. It's gonna take forever. Like, even without these DT, Solar would have been able to go 80 drones without being attacked. So it was a bit of a tragedy, but I didn't really believe in this strat anyway. Okay, in the bottom right we have Spirit and Rogue, and at top left we have Solar and MaxPax. In my opinion, actually, you guys can tell me who you think is the favorite for the tournament. If I had to pick one player, I would still think it's MaxPax. Because he's just... I feel like he's just overall very solid. He's good in both Protoss Terran and Protoss Zerg teams. And... yeah, I feel like he's probably just going to have the highest win rate. That's just what I think, you know. I think MaxPax probably the favorite. I am still cheering for the more creative players, personally. Excuse my bias. I like creativity and wildness. But yeah. I think Spirit and Rogue do have a good chance to win this match. Terran Zerg, Protoss Zerg. Even matchup, I would say. It's a crazy map that we don't usually see too often, but so far we've already seen it. It was like the 2nd or 3rd time already. I feel like I've seen it quite a bit. So, I'm curious what we're gonna see. MaxPax is, yeah, just gonna go for his 1-gate expand into Stargate, most likely. Spirit really almost always play... In fact, I don't think I've seen him play a tournament that has points in it with a non-Protoss teammate. He always plays with Protoss. And that's a downside for this format. You're gonna have to play with every single race as your teammate. Terran before. Actually did pretty decently, but yeah, I mean... Terran against Hero and Solar is always gonna be a bit sad, most likely. It's gonna be cool to see what he's gonna do. I think he might switch it up from his usual. That would be fun. Marine Factory. No Reaper against Protoss Zerg. That seems to be what he likes to do. Usually you want to make a Reaper if the other race is a Terran. Or the other team has a Terran, because a Reaper would cook you if you don't have one yourself. So they don't have a Terran, so he makes Marine. We're not talking, I'm not in the voice comms yet, as usual. First game we do some yapping. Second game we join some comms. Stargate from MaxPax. To absolutely no one's surprise, of course. And we do have a bit of a ZVZ in our hand as well. Rogue against Solar. Rogue is usually the greedier one. Solar usually plays with a Terran teammate, actually. I think he mostly played with Byan, so this matchup is also not going to be as familiar to him. Rogue always plays with a Terran teammate, by the way, so for Rogue this is the most comfortable. And Rogue is also... did he lose 2 already? Yeah, Rogue is 0-4. So... Wait, was it 0-4? Yeah, right? Yeah, 0-4. So he really needs a win here, guys. Everyone plays 8 matches. If he goes 0-3, 0-6 in map... I was talking about maps. Sorry, I'm confusing you guys. He's 0-4 in map, 0-2 in series. If he goes 0-3 in series, only 5 matches left to play. If it's 50-50, he'll still be like 3-5 or, you know, 2-6. Like, it's very, very rough start there. I think we're gonna get in. Yeah. The MaxPax style. Missed actually the shade a little bit. Could have been faster on killing drones. Still gonna kill 2 more, I want to say. 2 more, and then they die. Yeah. Sees the bailing nest as well. Good scout. That the first Oracle is the second one. He's expecting an attack because of the bailing nest, but I'm not 100% sure that's actually what's going on here. Spinecrawler plus Roaches from Solar. 2-base Roach. 2-base Lair Roach does seem to be favored against Banelings. with a third hatch, in my opinion. But it is 2v2. Oh, it's gonna kill a queen. Oh, that's a nice cash by Rogue. That's a big deal, guys. Has to make another queen. 175 minerals. That's pain. Really good snipe there by Rogue. Now, this is a nice little squad to move out with, because it doesn't have super strong counters early on. 2 oracles could do the trick. Okay, listen. Oracle, never useless. Okay, you're gonna eat your words, probably. Oracles are never useless, and MaxPax is the best oracle user in the world. Quite literally. There you go. Already not useless. He's not even coming back, surprisingly. I thought he might come back. Okay. Road speed is soon TM, 20 seconds or so. Now the oracles are gonna come in here. Probably zap a couple drones. Like, they're never useless. Especially not if they're MaxPax oracles. They're so goated, always. Stasis wards, and there's another one over here just chilling. Overseer gets a good scout on Spirit's base. Spirit's build does not look comfortable to play, by the way. Just saying that in advance, Spirit does not have a good follow-up here. I know the supply looks fine, 67, but second barracks only just finished, third barracks only halfway, no third command center. This does not look great. Save them! Spirit, that's 8 Marines, bro! Oh my goodness. I guess he lost 2. Wouldn't be able to pick up more. Cyclone's gonna be able to take down 1 Roach. Not the most meaningful thing in the grand scheme of things. Does Rogue have anything? Rogue is as many links as Roaches. Literally. Less. Now he's the same. Now he's less. Yeah, he's gonna go for mute. This tank is very nice. Big tank. I think this would be a win for Team Red if they just go and kill this third base. Like, they don't see what we see, but units in here, Rogue dies. Game ends. Right? Just not enough defense here. But this one tank scared them off. So now they're gonna have a very uncomfortable trade. They're gonna kill a third... They're not even gonna kill it! No way. Wait, that is crazy. Solar is now getting cooked at home. And he didn't kill the third base. He's gonna go back for it. Definitely should kill this. He can still kill it, for sure. No doubt about it. But he is getting bodied at home right now. Really good run by Rogue. This one tank, this one, I don't even know which one it was, probably that one, actually might have saved the game for them completely. That one tank made them turn around, made Solar lose stuff at home. Now MaxPax is still powerful, but that the game probably could have ended right there. But now they're still alive. Oracles are nowhere to be seen. No way. Are they really gonna lose the third to this? Barely not, I think. Yeah, the Oracle show up just in time. Okay, wow. Oh, okay. 8 meters on the way. Could have had a couple more, but he got supply blocked, unfortunately. Banshee. Also gonna do some damage. Hey, Team Red is really getting back into this right now. 4 drones, maybe? I think he killed 4. Maybe 4. 12 mutas I saw in total, I believe. Mutas are gonna be really hard to counter without Phoenixes, by the way. They haven't seen the Spire. Spire is right there. They haven't actually seen it. So they can't prepare. That's why Rogue is still chilling for now. Mutas are going to be really hard to deal with. He does have a Spore in the main base against the Banshees. But Blinkstalkers are not the best answer. Oh no, the Roach. The random Roach. Wow. That is a scout and a half, actually. Like, Solar would have gotten deep fried if it wasn't for that scout. But now, MaxPax can help him respond. 1 Muta gets sniped. Still gonna lose a couple drones. Yeah, Blinkstalkers are not the nicest response because you have to keep walking back and around and go here. And Mutas can just fly over the terrain, right? Like now they're gonna go into the natural. Gonna pull them back for a long time as well. Rogue does have to be careful because the Stalkers are close. Good micro on that Phoenix so far. He probably wants to get that Queen. Would be a nice pickup. Yep, Queen dies. Let's see. Gonna lose 1 Muta, maybe 1 more. He's gonna target the Phoenix. I know he wants to. He is going to get that Phoenix. Good micro there. A little bit of a drop here. That's painful. Yeah. That's why dropping against Protoss is very scary. I don't even know how he saw it. There's too much going on here. Maybe he did have a unit at the tower or something. Good stasis ward there at the front, delaying the push. Supplies are very even. I do think that Team Red's army is actually looking better. Because it's only Stalkers. There's just a couple Zealots in there. Not that many yet. Making a second target now. I mean, Phoenix are going to be totally useless against Marine Tank. Mutas are going to be useful no matter what there is, because they can just find their way around everything, right? So I think Team Red is actually looking pretty good here, guys. And when they get this position, it's going to be very painful. And Mutas can also help their Marine Tank, right? Like, Mutas are not necessarily a fighting unit, but here they're actually quite good. Tanks are gonna siege. Now I wouldn't mind pulling the Mutas back, kind of let the tanks do their work. They're very confident here, they're pushing through. I mean, it seems to be working, but I don't like this, actually. I feel like there was a much better way of using the unit there. Like, just kill this for free. Zerg on 2 bases is sad, you know? Don't think they had to go in there. Didn't lose that many Mutas in the end, I believe. Maxpax is still very powerful, though. Spirit, no 3rd base. Maxpax, 4th base almost finished. So, any little mistake can actually make a big difference. So keep that moment in mind. Now, Spirit should probably be moving around like this. You don't usually want to go to the middle. You kind of want to go around. He's actually going to go straight forward, and that is not where you want to be. Fighting up a ramp in the middle of the bases. Can get surrounded by this as well. Okay, dude, for a second I was afraid the Mutas died, but they haven't. Yeah, I don't really like the fact that they're going through the middle here, but it seems like they're going to be able to do it. Maxpax can now warp in here. He's going to get Storm at some point and then really, you know, get a super big surround on this position. The supplies are still incredibly even, by the way. Maxpax high, Solar low, and Team Red in the middle. 3rd base still not mining. Rogue does have a decent amount of mining, though, especially if he gets these gases up. 8 gas Muta is not going to be stopped easily at all. It's a hard base to attack into. I think they're very... No, don't tell me you're going to go up here. I don't like Spirit's positioning here, guys. I'll be honest. Oh my god, the Fungals. Yeah, if that one hit, that would have been brutal. Okay, yeah, now they're going to go for it. The Mutas are out of position. Fungals. Oh, good target fire. Really good target fire there. He went before Storm, though. He didn't bring the Templars. So the Marines are going to be so freaking strong now. Oh, that Storm was really necessary there, I think. And now he's actually going to lose the Templar. Oh, he's missing 1 energy. He missed 1 energy on the Templars. Now the Mutas are jumping upon the Stalkers, which is pretty reasonable. I would focus fire the Mutas instead, exactly. Or sorry, the Phoenixes. Phoenixes are gonna die. Maxpax 3rd base is gonna die. And Team Red is gonna take game number 1. Okay, I mean, very clutch game. They should have lost to Team Blue's first attack, if you guys remember. They should have totally lost to that. This was a little bit of a scary moment. If the Storm was ready, they could have done something. That said, Spirit was really on point at the target fire. He actually target fired the Infestors instantly. Probably would have done the same with the Templars, but there you go. Wow. Beautiful units lost as well. What is that? 28k against about 17. Very well done. Spirit, still looking very strong, even with the Zerg teammate. I didn't like his build that much here. I would prefer a more 3cc oriented build, probably. But yeah, Rogue done very well with the Mutas. The push was very well done. Solar, a little bit of mistakes during that whole counterattack part. But a very important win for Rogue. His first map of the day, which is hard to believe. And let's see if he can close it out. Okay, in the top right, we have Spirit and Rogue, who won game number 1. In the bottom left, we have Maxpax and Solar. It's so quiet that No, I am actually listening to them. Yeah, I'm listening into Spirit and Rogue, but they just haven't said a single thing yet. Just gotta make sure I wasn't muted. Using with the tier 1s up. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so what would I expect differently from this? I think Spirit is going to do a different build for sure. I think Solar might actually do the same thing. Though Rohana is a very special map. So on the last map, it's very likely that it was just a build they only do on Rohana, right? The 2-base road speed stuff. Might see it again, but I think probably not. I mean, it's also... Even if a build works, if people lose with the build, they're less likely to do it in the end, you know? Prize money is from the community, plus me. I put in 5k, and the other gajillion dollars were from the community. So, thank you guys. Shout out to the homies. Check out the Patreon to support the circuit. Check out Matcherino to support this specific tournament. And we can keep going, because it's looking fantastic so far. Okay, for a second I got confused. I was like, is Solar playing without a hatchery, but he just took Maxpax's base. Okay. Shout out to me. Thank you, bro. Thank you. It's bad long term. I don't know if it is, actually. I think it's fine. I think... Okay, well, let me put it this way. I think taking your teammates' bases is fine. But I usually prefer Zerg to be on the more exposed side because they have Queen. So they have like a little more base defense by default. 30k, this is more than GSL. Yeah, this is... you are watching the biggest Open StarCraft 2 tournament of 2026. The only tournaments bigger are the 8-player Chinese Invitational at the start. And most likely the... Actually, not even the Blizzard thing, because I guess the portion for StarCraft 2 is only 20k, and it's an invitational, so... This is the biggest open tournament of SC2, 2026, so... 2025 at EWC still, so yeah. We're not quite Esports World Cup level. One day maybe, but... And we are also the first ever Premier / S-tier 2v2 tournament. So that is very, very cool. Very, very cool. 30k is the biggest for now, yeah. We have a lot of tournaments, but they're basically all 10k, 20k, 15k, kind of like that. Let's see. Now this is obviously not a surprise. Max Packs with the Stargate. Rogue with... Actually, not even really a fast third base. As you can see, Solar's at the same, so they're doing... I heard something. Was that the I forgot I was in comms. That was the first thing I heard. You guys hear that?
Okay.
It's more like grunting than anything, right? I think. Okay. Yeah, it's good to remember that I was in voice. I forgot about it for a second, I'm not lying. Dude, these Zergs are doing the exact same thing, by the way. You're at sonar? Ah, yeah, it's Solar with his sonar sounds. Yeah. The rest of the money is going to next tournaments, by the way. We have the maximum prize pool allowed. So. Whatever they're saying or grunting, it's so short that I can't, like, stop yapping to hear what they're saying. Like, it's already over by the time I stop. It's like, I can't predict this. This is impossible. Should I just be quiet? Or like... Okay. Cheeky counterattack. Well, once again, I do think Rogue does not speak English at all. So that's obviously going to make it more difficult.
Oh, yeah.
I think Rogue said...
Help. Oh, never mind. Kill the base. Kill the base.
Rogue is not listening. Not listening at all. Pilter's trying to converge on his army, and Rogue is like, whatever.
Okay, go
Good move though.
Go push. Kill the base. It's okay. Let's go.
That's a really good play by Rogue. Hey, if Cure and Rogue are Coke, does it mean that these guys are Sogue? Or are they Spogue? Also, Spirit's doing the same build, but I still don't like it, by the way.
Oh.
It's such a slow build. Like, these Stalkers can defend... Actually, he doesn't have Blink yet, so maybe. Oh, good. Good. Spogue. Yeah, it doesn't feel very menacing, this. Like, the Spirit's army is it's just nothing. This is when Rogue is doubting listening to Spirit. It's like, what is this attack, bro? I'd be surprised if this does anything. The Banings are great, though. Snipe the Liberator, very nice. Third CC by Spirit going down now. The Banelings are so useful, by the way. The Banelings just mean that the Lynx can't do anything. I think Solar actually should have counterattacked earlier, for sure. Okay, this is when the scary part begins. Spirit can't retreat or he's gonna die. So he's gonna stay here until he dies, basically. And that is the big problem, because his follow-up is not good, you know. Spirit now has nothing, basically. His... Oh, that tank needs to get away. If he doesn't, he has one tank and 4 Marines. Solar's making mutas already. Wow, okay, that's pretty sick.
And because
good catch. Good catch.
I will defend us.
Oh!
Oh.
Ouch. Ouch,
Okay.
ouch. That's not good. And this look at what I mean. This is what I mean about Spirit's build, by the way. The follow-up is so slow, all he has is like 7 unupgraded Marines. Especially someone like MaxPax is just gonna torture you, you know? And now he can blink in here. Yeah. I know they killed the base, but I really... You guys could already hear it from what I was saying. I was really not
Going too deep with me.
feeling it. It was Rogue's Lynx dying, I believe. Oh, could be a catch?
Oh.
No. Oracle.
Oh.
So far, Rogue has only said ow. And Piotr gives orders that I'm honestly not sure Rogue understands. Yeah, maybe I need to fix that, Ben. I don't know how to... Can you help me set that up? I don't know if that's something on my side. Muta against Muta, but Solar has a lot more. Actually, just a couple more, but you don't want to fight into queens, so... I mean, they're still alive, but really barely. They can't take a third base. That's the problem.
I'll push.
Push? What, you crazy, bro? Does he even realize his teammate's dying?
Let's go back.
I push. I go back. I love these goals. This is good. Okay. I mean, they have the position. How many mutas? 16 against 15. Okay, I mean... They have a position. And mutas are going to get covered by marines, so... Max was only Stalker, so the tanks are so good
Okay,
here.
we need to be together. We need to kill this place.
Does have this though. Okay. Careful. Good micro on both sides actually. Good stuff. Pulling back at the right times. Very nice. This is gonna be painful for Rogue. Oh, this is actually the moment to go, probably. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh, he's gonna blink on top of the tanks maybe if they ever stop paying attention. They have a nice position. Sucks to lose the tank. This is Muta Marine against Ling Muta. This is a new one for me. Your buddy Rogue is not gonna win that one, I'm afraid. And okay. That's gonna be it for Team Blue this game. Stalkers are sniping some leftover units. Blinks are gonna finish the rest. And that's gonna be GG. Alright, these communications are not they're not spectacular.
Nice.
They're not spectacular, I would say.
I think it's good. My build was bad.
Yes, it is. It is bad. Okay, this team basically has zero communication, so we're gonna swap over to the other team and check there. But it's good to know. It's interesting to know. We can now listen to MaxPax and Solar. Scores 1-1. Top left we have Spirit and Rogue. Bottom right we have MaxPax and Solarius.
I don't know. Maybe I should just go anyway because it helps a lot with stages. And stuff.
Yeah, it's true.
Guys,
I'll
we
just
listened to
play
them for
one
10
of them.
seconds. And they already communicated more than the other team in the first game combined. I don't think I'm exaggerating. Like, literally, I think that's true.
Just denying them skull with links, maybe.
I love it.
Yeah.
They're talking, guys. They're making use of the voice. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. Solar does have pretty good English, so that helps, of course. But it was just funny that Rogue only just grunted. I love it. It's so good. Okay, let's see what we got. I mean, we don't have to look at MaxPax, right? One get expanded to Stargate, into Oracle, into Blink. I'll give you all 5 internet points if I'm wrong. Solar is also going for regular heads first. I guess the first interesting thing we're going to see is what Spirit does. I would like a different build from him, though. I would also really like a Reaper. I know I'm a Reaper biased Terran player, but a Reaper, I think they're just goated. You get to scout, you get to annoy people. They don't get to be greedy. You know, I think Reapers are great.
Just CC again.
I just hope it's not the same 1-1-1 stuff He can play 1-1-1, but just not Marine Cyclone Viking or whatever. I really don't like that. I think it's just too slow. I don't think it's good. So I would love to see something else from him, but we'll see. Spirit is a man of the formula, you know? If he has the formula, he's going to do it every single game. So that's what you can expect, but adaptation is good. It's also interesting that they're both playing Mutas, by the way. You would think Mutas are... they're good if the game is passive, but it's not a super passive matchup, this, so... I mean, maybe...
Do you play Roaches?
Yeah, I play Roaches.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I was gonna say, game number 1, they lost with Roaches, but they should have won. You know? They should have won. It's Fast Lair again as well. Fast Lair, Roach.
Circle doesn't have a third hedge yet. I think they go is 2 hedge too.
Yeah, he has a third hedge.
Good correction.
Sorry, they have it.
Yeah, these are good comms. This is good stuff. Cyclone again. I don't know. It doesn't feel, as a Terran player, it doesn't feel right to me.
I will just make some safe Roaches. I think maybe they push again like the last game.
Okay.
I will just make some several Roaches. Okay. Cyclone again. I think.
Yeah, I love listening in.
Depends, and we just go when I have a Roach speed. I will just keep making Roaches. Yeah.
Okay. It's the right idea. It's honestly the right idea.
He has link speed.
Hey, wait. Oh, no.
Careful.
For a second, I thought I was wrong. And it was not Oracle into Blink, because I saw the Twilight. But I was still correct. Maybe we should put a bet, like, how many times is he gonna do the same build before he does something different, you know? Be fun to see. Mass Links by Rogue. Okay, so they're clearly planning on attacking. This is pretty similar to last game, I guess.
They don't have drones in the third base.
Okay.
They don't have any, like queen, no queen, like third, nothing, you know?
Okay.
Good comms.
So we have to think about all-inning them. They even don't have a queen in third base.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
True.
weird.
Okay, this... Just look at this for a second. Look at what Terran contributes to this attack.
Adepts.
It's
MS.
34 links and 12 banelings, and then it's 1 Cyclone and 8 Marines and a tank.
Bailing. You see?
Yeah,
you see?
They actually see it.
100%.
What? Oh, he's not gonna send the Oracle.
They're coming.
They're gonna cancel his base again.
I'll just cancel.
I think this is really good for Team Red. Really good.
I just have many workers.
Nice move by Max. 4 workers, wow. Yeah, I mean...
I'll just keep
I don't know what Spirit is doing.
It's not a bad idea, but...
Scan. Okay, I'm coming.
I really don't think the Terran contributes much. Look at the size of their armies. Look at this, and then what the Terran has, you know? Just nothing.
Two tank.
Medevac over here.
Yep.
I follow up.
Like
I think they changed to macro. Maybe you go.
If Spirit was playing 3cc bio, I think it would...
Do you have blink?
It would just look exactly the same, but it would have eco and a follow-up, you know?
Okay.
Bring down by. Careful.
Okay.
Oh, push back up.
Back up.
Ooh. Juicy tank hits. You don't really want to fight that with the links. You don't want to do that. I know it looks good, but you don't want to.
Fight. Yeah, they make drones. We just go to start base. Don't fight with tanks there.
Loving the comms though. Very good.
Okay.
They're cooking.
Follow me.
Yeah, they can go.
I'll bring
Link,
us up.
GG.
Thanks.
Yep.
I will defend the links.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll help.
Yeah, we win. Nice.
10 out of 10. Zero complaints. Yeah, the team that actually talks won. That's crazy. Yeah, perfect. I mean, no notes, right?
Nice.
Really good comms too. Really clear.
GG.
Really no complaints.
We lost. GG. Well done, well done.
Very
Have a
clear
good night.
comms.
Next pack.
Thanks, Sam. You too.
Bye bye.
Wow. Okay. Awesome, man. Good stuff. Yeah. No, I said it. Even wait. Yeah. We watched every single game. I said it even in the game that they won. That this build it doesn't look good at all. It doesn't look good at all. Like it just. Spirit could have not existed in this game and it would have looked the same, roughly, you know? Like, they would have died 1 minute earlier because it is tank interaction in the middle, but like... I don't know. It's just... This build is only something you do in 1v1 against Protoss when they play Stargate. And you can hit really fast, but it's just... I just can't see it doing anything, you know? It's tough. Sucks for Spirit. Sucks for Rogue. Oh, Rogue actually did end up getting the 0-3, by the way. 0-3. Let's see what we have for today, guys. Results of group number A. Or number A, letter A, I guess, group A. Cyril is on top alone. Skillis, sadly, is on the bottom alone. And we have something pretty similar over here. Group B, we have Lambo on the top alone. Though Max is obviously very close, one map down. And in the bottom, we have Rogue. So... 0-3, it is really not impossible to come back from it. Since 6 out of 9 players advance, I would say if you go 4-4, you have a pretty good shot. I think even with 3-5, you have a shot. Actually, we can check last season real quick. Did someone advance with 3-5 last season? We have precedent. Yeah, you can even advance with 3-5, right? So you can see 4-4 was you advance for sure. 3-5, if you have a good score, it's a maybe. Okay? So, starting 0-3, if you go 3-2, you have a chance, but ideally you go 4-1. Okay? Ideally you go 4-1. Or 5-0. So it's tough. Skillis and Rogue definitely in a tough spot. Yeah.